good here. Good morning to all that's on the net here. We got 15. No, what do we got? 5. I'm sorry, 5 degrees, Jim. Number 5. Other than that, everybody have a good morning. Stay warm. Mobile safely if you got to go anywhere. N0AJ, KC9 Carrick.
Good morning, Mr. Brad.
Come on, Bob.
Yeah, that's a good advice there. If you don't have to go anywhere, don't go. We got out yesterday a little bit, but was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember now. But we've been staying inside most of the time. And that's a good suggestion there, Brad. All right, now we go over to Bath, New York to see our friend Bill in 2CT, and next up after Bill will be WB9VGO. So, Bill, good morning to you. Come on in and have a cup of breakfast cup coffee with us, N0AJ.
Good morning, Jim, N0AJ. This is Bill, N2CT here in the southern tier of New York State. Well, we have 8 degrees here, so I'm going to tell you, that hot cup of coffee sure tastes good and warms you up on a day like today. Yeah, as far as for that poor buffalo there, that's be the second time they had to shovel out the stadium out there. I was surprised how good it looked after they shoveled it out the first time there. You could still see snow up on the roof. They paid their fans to shovel the field, but the fans had to shovel their own seats for free. And I'm really surprised how I see how that lake effect really cuts down to Ohio there off of Lake Erie, and I was surprised to see how much the southwestern part of Pennsylvania gets it. So we're just going to stay here and enjoy it. And hey, in 13 days we're going to be Groundhog Day, and that's the halfway point of winter. So less than 2 weeks to go. So that should make everybody start feeling good. And hopefully a week about the next week we should have some decent temperatures above freezing. So they're telling us. So thanks for doing the net there, Jim. So N0AJ, and this is N2CT. Back to you.
Okay, Bill. Well, that's good. Yeah, I had a fellow that I used to know that lived up in the Erie, Pennsylvania there, and boy, he used to talk about some terrible winters they'd have up there, stuff blowing in there off the lake. So I don't know, but I guess you can get used to anything. That's the reason people still live in Alaska, I suppose. Thanks for checking in this morning, Bill. Good to see you. Next up is Bob in Diners Grove, and then on deck you'll be Keith, W9QJQ. So WB9VGO. Good morning, Bob. How you doing this morning? N0AJ.
Hey, good morning, Jim. N0AJ and the Breakfast Club, WB9VGO. Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois, and my temperature's gone up. That's man, this early in the morning, and it went up a degree. Well, I got 3.3 right now, which is that's starting to warm up. I think we only got a high of 15 today, but it should be a sunny day, as my neighbor to the south there, ORD, mentioned. So if nothing else, when I'm hunkered down inside, it'll look pretty looking out the window. And that's been, I got to say, that's one thing I've enjoyed since I've been retired. When we get these cold, snowy, bitterly cold days that you really don't want to leave the house, nothing I like more is not having to leave the house. So I just looked out the window with a nice hot cup of coffee yesterday. I did go out and clean the walk and the drive and dust off the cars, and just in case, but didn't go anywhere. The extent of my outdoor activities were cleaning the snow and then feeding the birds, and that's pretty much all I did. So anyway, and yeah, Jim, that heads up thing, given the next guy, that comes in handy. I'll be honest with you. A lot of times, if there's a long list, I'll have my cell phone monitoring one of the SDRs, and I'll kind of follow the net as I'm upstairs having breakfast or doing something. And it's nice to have that heads up to know if you're next, because that way you don't miss your turn, and you got a little time to get down the stairs before it's your turn. Otherwise, I need a fireman's pole to get down to the shack quick enough. All right, that's it from here. We're trying to think of what else I was going to mention. Can't really think of it, so we'll let it go. And obviously wasn't that important. So back to you, N0AJ, WB9VGO.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes whenever I start to do something, or maybe look on the computer or something, and I boot it up, and I say, well, why did I do this, And if I sit there long enough, it finally comes to me. But I tell you, it's not. Maybe I need to get some of that improving memory medicine that they advertise on TV. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks a lot, Bob. We'll see you later. Next up is Keith, W9TJQ, and then after him will be my neighbor, K8OID Milo. So, Keith, come on in and have a cup of Breakfast Club coffee. W9TJQ in 0AJ.
Well, morning to everybody else on your listening. Well, folks, I just went up 1 degree. This morning when I checked in earlier, I was at a -2, then I dropped down to a -4. Now I'm at a -3. The problem I got here where I live is I'm right next to the river here, so I'm down in a hole, so it seems the cold comes down there pretty good. Yeah, not good of a week for me. It froze up on Monday in the big truck. I was able to look at that yard for the change the filters and all that stuff. Just been cold working down at the paper mill, you know. And I drop the hook a million times a day. I go 2 miles one way and 2 miles back the other way, back and forth from the mill to the warehouse. I've been doing that for 30-some years, telling me. They don't trust me over the road no more. So 2 more years and I'm done. But, yeah, I'm not going to do much of anything. I told the wife I'd go grocery shopping because I got to get here tonight for the Packer game, and I'm not going to count on them winning like I did last week, and maybe they'll win, so we'll see what happens. So, everybody be good out there, stay warm, and we'll get it back to next week. So thanks for letting me check in.
Okay, Keith. Say, by the way, where is Gleason relative to the state there?
Central Wisconsin, just above, I'm between, well, I'm really between Merrill and Rhinelander, but most of them know where Wausau is off of 51, so I'm about, let's see, about 30-some miles, about 36 miles north of Wausau, between Rhinelander and Wausau.
Okay, well, that puts you in the general area where I'm familiar with there. But anyway, thanks a lot for checking in this morning, Keith. Don't be a stranger here on the Breakfast Club. Always glad to pour you a cup. I'm going to take another standby here, Milo, before I bring you in and see if there's any other checker inners for the Breakfast Club called N0AJ.
KB9NGX.
Kilo Echo. Kilo 5, Alpha Victor Foxtrot. Kilo Oscar 4, Lima Zulu Echo.
W0TRD.
Morning, Mark.
Morning.
Okay, I picked up KB9NGX, KC5SKE, K5AVS, KO4LZE, and W0TRD. Anyone else? Okay, well, we'll get back on the list here then again. Milo's up next, and he'll be followed by Dan over there in Mount Vernon, KA9BLH. So, Milo, how you doing this morning? Good to hear you. KA8OID and 0AJ.
Attaboy, Milo.
Hey there, Mr. Gary. Good morning to you and Debbie. KA8OID. Good morning to you, Jim and Connie. Jim, old fellow, and I'm on this Helicrafters SX-117. You're 40 over from old fella. Holy moly! I think I got the same temperature here in St. Charles as Tom does up there in Wild Rose, Wisconsin. I think he had +2, and I've got +2 over here. Anyway, cold day, Jim. Cold day. I was looking ahead on the weather program on the computer. They're talking about some freezing rain on Monday. I hope they don't have a lot of freezing rain that brings down the power lines on the branches, the tree branches. I heard you say you got a tree trimmer coming. We had that down on our big oak tree. Had a group come over here. A couple of years ago, they did a good job. I think I could probably use some more trimming, Jim. If you want to send them this way, there might be a couple of branches here. Every once in a while, I pick something up from the front lawn, a piece of of branch or nothing that blew down. But this oak tree, this oak tree was struck by lightning, Jim. I got a strip of bark that was just blown right off of it. So it's still living. I hope it keeps on living. I hate to think of having to cut the tree down. It's going to be a mess. Anyway, probably see you there. I hope we see Connie and you at the IHOP coming up pretty soon, Jim. KA80ID, 2 degrees. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, Milo. Well, I'll mention you to the tree trimmers. I think they're going to be pulling out here in a little bit, but I'll mention to them if you mentioned it. If you want me to send them over there, we'll be happy to do that.
Yeah, probably should wait maybe a little while longer. I think probably we'll just give it a chance to see what happens. But thanks anyway. You said they came from Minnesota. That's interesting. Anyway, thanks, Jim. Thanks for the offer.
But Jim, what's the name of the tree trimming company?
It is the Woodland Tree Service. Woodland Tree Service.
Thank you.
Yeah, they started. I started using them about it's been about 4 or 5 years ago, I guess it was. They showed up at the door one winter and told me that they were in the area checking for any work that needs to be done on the trees. And you got to admire the initiative of these guys to get out and come south to still work whenever they know it's real cold up there in Minnesota. But I think they're a little surprised about what's happening down here. I thought they'd think it'd be a little warmer. But anyway, they do a good job, and they clean up after themselves real good. They've got a lift, that they use. They used to just climb, but then I guess they got a little more business and brought in a little bit more money and bought them one of those big old lifting devices. So there you go. Anyway, let's see. We'll clear Milo. And Milo, yeah, we'll probably see you over there at the IHOP this coming Friday, or whenever is that, the 26th or 27th? No, it's the 26th, yeah. All right, now next up is Dan over in Mount Vernon, KA9BLH, and followed by Dan will be Jeff up in Appleton, Wisconsin, KB9BYP. So, Dan, come on and have a cup of the Breakfast Club, N0AJ.
Morning, guys. This is Dan in Mount Vernon. We are at 3 degrees, and I think we're going to go, I'm not sure, up into the mids, but not much at all today. It is supposed to clear up. It was pretty overcast yesterday. So we're actually thinking about after dinner today, maybe going out and flying a little bit today. But it all depends. I have to plug in the airplane and get it warmed up first. So anyway, 3 degrees, and that's it. And we probably got about 1 inch of snow on the ground if it's blowing around everywhere. I did go to the airport yesterday and help them repair one of their furnaces went down. That's typical. They never break when it's good weather. Anyway, turn it back to you, Jim. N0AJ from KE9 and BLH73, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah, okay, Dan. Well, I tell you what, this cold weather like that, those airplanes sure get off the ground really fast, don't they? We were doing some testing down in Arizona one summer, and we had to do our testing early in the morning because the air was so it wasn't very dense. But in the morning it'd be a lot more dense. We'd be able to fly. But boy, I tell you what, when it gets hot, it's tough. Anyway, thanks a lot for checking in with us this morning, Dan. Hope you have a good flight today. Next up is Jeff in Appleton, Wisconsin, KB9BYP, and on deck will be my friend Bob out in the Garden State, WR2H. So Jeff, go in and have a cup of the Breakfast Club, N0AJ.
Yeah, good morning, Jim and everyone else out there. We're looking at 5 degrees here in Appleton, Wisconsin this morning, and everything looks great. So thanks for letting me in there. I'll turn it back over to Net. This is KB9BYP.
AB0L.
Okay, we got KB0L checking in there. Anyone else? All right, well, Jeff, you have a good day up there in Appleton, and hope to hear you on the Breakfast Club net here again real soon. So Clear as Jeff, and next up is Bob out in Hayden County, New Jersey. I keep wanting to say Pennsylvania for some reason. Maybe I knew a Bob in Pennsylvania, but who knows. And followed by Bob will be my neighbor Gary, K0VEW. So Bob, come on and have a cup, N0AJ.
N0AJ, this is WR2H. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else on Breakfast Club this morning. Let's see, I got 22 degrees in Haddon Township, New Jersey. You sound great, Jim. You're just making the plus 20 here. That's pretty darn good. Nothing else further. I checked on the birds. They're doing great. they make my day every day. And thank you for being there, Jim. Have a great day. N0AJ, this is WR2H. Take care, pal.
Okay, Bob. Well, keep those birds inside there because I don't think those parrots will be able to stand this cold weather like this. So anyway, thanks a lot, Bob, for checking in. Now next up is Gary, K0VEW, followed by Don, WD0BWE. So, Gary, you staying warm down there, Wildwood? N0AJ.
N0AJ and the gang, K0VW. Good morning. I heard my little brother Beeve up there. And Milo, and I'm running in trouble now, but just a big hi to everybody. Bob there in... Oh, God, I've been to your town, and I keep forgetting it, near Chicago there. Doggone it. Anyway, big good morning to everybody. Yeah, I've been low on firewood because of my health situation. And I have some, my hearth is about, not quite 10 foot wide. And I had logs stacked on it here. And even when my grandsons and granddaughter and the grandkids were out for a weekend, I did not start a fire because I was afraid that if we have a power outage out here in the woods, I wouldn't have enough wood to get through it. But I see that next week we're going to get to highs of, and maybe in the 40s, anyway, above freezing. So I figured this weekend, the last big shot, I'll go ahead and get a fire. And I'm about 6 foot to the right of my insert in the fireplace. I hope you don't hear the fan. I got it turned down. But it's nice, warm, and comfortable, like bathing in the sun here. 1 degrees outside, 1 degrees. And Don there in Kansas, the reason my audio screwed up, I didn't have time to explain it there with you running the net, but that's normally a CW rig. That's all I used it for, and I got sitting there, and I thought, no, I'm too lazy to get up and go in the other room and get on one of my sideband rigs. And I had the audio so I could hear the side tone into my computer speakers. And I had never tried it on AM. And when I got on AM there, it was picking up the RF into the mic input. So sure, I use it one time and I get hammered. And I hope I didn't bother you by suggesting that one after the next guy, but it really is helpful, Jim, and you do a great job, so don't worry about it. And I guess that's about it from everybody. Everybody keep moving. Don't freeze to the ground, and you'll be okay. And the other thing is on the range of temperatures, mathematically and looking at the thermal activity and all, that if you're at 15 degrees or 1 degrees, the only difference is I'll die 10 minutes ahead of you outside. N0AJ, K0VUW.
Okay, Gary. Yeah, the only AM rig, of course, I guess this Ken will do AM too, but anyway, the only old AM rig I've got is an old DX100, and I don't know why I still have it here. You know, it just taking up space, but I very seldom ever use that on AM. I always was stuck mostly with CW, so I have no AM experience at all whatsoever, so there you go. Anyway, Gary, you stay warm there, and we look forward to seeing you here. Maybe you can make another one of the IHOP breakfasts here coming up. We'd be glad to see you there, Gary. You have a good day. Next up is Don, WD0BAWE, and after Don is Steve, KB9NGX. So, Don, how you doing out there in Kansas this morning, N0AJ?
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club. This is WD0BWE, Don near Linwood, Kansas. And no problem, Gary. I just barely caught that anyway. Let's see, what else is going on here? It is -6 degrees here this morning. High today is supposed to be 12. That's what they said about yesterday. Boy, we beat them out yesterday. We got to 13 degrees. And, well, we're keeping busy the last week, moving snow and moving firewood. Well, that's kept us busy. I don't think we got time for much else. I'm looking forward to a little bit warmer weather next week. Thanks for doing it, Jim. Sounding good this morning. N0AJ in the Breakfast Club, WD0BWE73 all. Even you, Gary.
Okay, Don. Yeah, good to hear you this morning. I made a big pot of vegetable beef soup yesterday, and boy, did that taste good in all that cold weather. When the tree trimming guys came by here, I had to go outside and show them where I wanted the trees trimmed. And while I was out there, my ears started getting so cold, I thought they were going to fall off. So you can't get out there in that 15-degree temperature and expect to stay warm. So I need some ear muffs or something. Yeah, maybe a hoodie. I'll use that the next time. Thanks for checking in here, Don. Next up is Steve, KB9NGX. And after Steve is Brad down there in New Mexico, KZ5SKE. So, Steve, come on in and have a cup of the Breakfast Club, N0AJ.
Yeah, okay. Good morning. N0AJ and the Breakfast Club, KB9FGX. Steve in Northwest Illinois. The temperature here is about what Don reported. I've got negative 5, and it's going down a little more, so I'll make it down to 6 below. And temperature projected high for today is, I believe they said 13 above. 13 above. And another cold night tonight. After that, I see temperatures are going to be above freezing. So after tonight, tomorrow, looks like it's going to be a whole different day. At least a lot warmer. I believe they said Monday it's going to be above freezing. I don't know about Sunday, but it's going to be an obvious change after tonight. Good enough. We had about a week of this stuff, the sub-zero stuff. And not much above zero. I haven't seen anything 20 degrees above in over a week. Yeah, big change next week. Good enough. You folks take care. KB9NGX. Thank you. Good morning.
November 0, Victor Charlie Uniform, Portable 4.
Morning, Stephen.
Morning, Steve.
K9AJP, check in.
Morning, David.
Morning, Lee. Okay, we got N0VCU, Portable 4, and K9AJP. Anyone else for the Breakfast Club? Call now.
Kilo 9, Echo, Yankee, Echo, K9UA.
Morning, Pierre.
November 9, Uniform Victor, India.
Morning, Dave. Morning, Bud.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, X-Ray Hotel. Okay, we got K9EYE, N9UVI, and KB3OX8. Anyone else? Okay, well, Steve, glad you had a chance to check in with us this morning. -6. It's kind of cool up there, but you're a little bit farther north than we are, so that's to be expected, I suppose. However, Todd
Tom up there in Wild Rose had the same temperature we got, and he's a lot farther north than we are. So there you go. Who knows? Next up is Brad, KC5SKE down in New Mexico, followed by our friend Alex, K5AVS. So, Brad, come on and have a cup of the Breakfast Club. KC5SKE and 0AJ.
Well, good morning, everybody. Well, we're not near as cold as some of those places. We're at 42, 42. And, zero wind. That's a good thing. For us down here, 42 already is cool enough. Then you add the wind. So far, so good. Hope it stays kind of like this. I've got a couple outdoor projects I got to start working on it. Nothing big. Get some insulation around the window air conditioner. I thought I had it sealed up. You know, we had some cold air blowing around and stuff, and it was whipping in there. So I've got a plan to seal that up. Keep it a little warmer. Anyway, that's about it. Other than that, things are going well. I got up earlier than I wanted to today, but that happened. I got dogs. When they went up, everybody's up. That's how that goes. Anyway, everybody have a good day. May 1. Like I said, I grew up in Nebraska, a little town called Greenwood, right in between Omaha and Lincoln. Wife grew up in Lincoln. So, and I've been to North Dakota. I've been to cold places. And I like it just fine right here. KC5.
Yeah, Brad, did you give me 42 degrees, 42? Is that Roger?
Roger.
Okay. Well, maybe that warm weather's headed our way there. Let's see, we can only hope. Thanks a lot. Good to hear you this morning, Brad. Thanks a lot for checking in with us. Next up is friend Alex, K5AVF, and after Alex will be Bart down in Huntsville, KO4LZE. So, good morning, Alex. How about a cup? N0AJ.
Good morning, Jim. N0AJ. This is K5AVF Alex here, 10 miles south of Tulsa. We've got 9 degrees, Jim, going up to 25 this afternoon. I don't see any numbers on your net logger list about freezing. Maybe Steve will give us a higher reading there. Well, I do see 42 there for Brad. Sorry about that. Anyway, Jim, I've been working on my laptop, my PC here, my desktop PC. I'm going to migrate it over to Linux. I'm tired of Windows. They're going to cut Windows off here, Windows 10, I should say. They're going to cut it off here in about 2 years. And if you want to continue support with it, you're going to have to pay an annual subscription to keep it supported. And, Windows is just, they just ticked me off one too many times. So I'm just going to give up Windows if I can. That's my project. I'll give it back to you, Jim. You have a good day. And you're sounding good down here in Tulsa. Let's see. I'll get it right. N0AJ, this is K5AVF. Good to hear you, Jim.
Okay, Alex, you keep us informed how that transfer goes there to Linux. I know several people that they transferred to Linux a long time ago, and I can understand now why. But I tell you that Microsoft, they just don't. I guess they don't have enough resources to keep everything updated. But you'd think that they put out a product there, at least they'd have some longer life period for maintenance on it. But who knows? Anyway, thanks a lot, Alex. We'll see you later. Next up is Bart down in Huntsville, KO4LZE. Good morning, Bart. Come on in and have a cup with us and stand by W0TRD Mark, N0AJ.
Good morning, N0AJ, the Breakfast Club, KO4LZE Mark, Huntsville, Alabama. Our temperature here is 13 degrees, 13. Y'all have a good day. Back to you, N0AJ, KO4LZE.
Okay, Bart, good to hear you this morning. I haven't heard you in a while here. Good to hear you on the net again this morning. They got you 13 degrees there. Now we're going to go back up to Iowa City and Mark, W0TRD.
come on and have a cup with us and stand by Bernie, KB0L. Good morning, Mark, W0TRD, N0AJ.
Well, good morning, Jim, N0AJ. Here's W0TRD. Morning Breakfast Club. Fun met this morning. Been running along with you. Everyone's got a nice dose of this chilly weather. And we're doing the same here. Negative 2.7. Still trying to find our morning low. Been watching it just kind of trickle downward. Negative 2.7. Wind blowing out there, and not like yesterday, but maybe 13, 15 mile an hour wind gusts out there, putting some voodoo wind chill on us. And so we got a good dose of it too here. Buckets and buckets of snow. Anybody needs some snow, just mail over a 5-gallon bucket. We'll fill it up for you and send it back to you. I'm thinking Steve down there could use a bucket or two. And so that's about it. It's Saturday morning, and woke up a little too early this morning, but had some things going on in my mind, and it kept me up. So I've been running along with the BBC this morning, and golly, it sure is good to catch up with you. Morning to Bernie coming up, and David, and of course Steve down there. I hope things are well for you, Steve, getting that tower project going. Morning, Pierre, Bates, just each and every one of you. Alex up there, and Big Brother Wally. So there you go. Just another day in paradise here, waiting for the warm-up next week, and I sure do hope it does that. W0TRD kicking it back. Best 7-3.
Yeah, I hope the warm-up gets here real soon and is followed by some rain to kind of wash all this stuff off, all the salts and everything they put down on the streets, because it looks like it's white. It's not snow, it's just the stuff they put down on the streets. Anyway, thanks a lot, Mark. Got you minus 2.7 there in Iowa City this morning. Hope you have a fine day, Mark. We'll see you later. Next up is Bernie, KB0L, followed by Steve, N0VCU. So, Bernie, come on in and have a cup of Breakfast Club coffee with us, N0AJ.
N0AJ and the Breakfast Club. This is KB0L. Good morning, Jim. Good morning to everyone. Yeah, good morning, Mark. Mark's a little warmer than we are this morning. He's a couple hours east of us down there in Iowa City. We've got negative 14 this morning, and we've got a 7-mile-an-hour northwest wind, gives us a wind chill of minus 31, so we're back in the deep freeze, but we're looking for better temperatures tomorrow, or starting tomorrow into next week. We're going to be in the 30s. We're going to get up to plus 2 today. Whoopee! So we had about 3 inches of snow yesterday, but we got all cleaned out, so we're good to go. And good morning to Steve and Milo and everybody. Just good morning to everybody. Everybody's signals are good, and hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for the hot cup, Jim, and hope you have a great day. N0AJ and the Breakfast Club. This is KB0L. Back to you, Jim.
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet.
Good morning, Mike.
Morning. Okay, we got Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet, Mike there. Yeah, Bernie, thanks for checking in this morning. Yeah, you are a little bit colder. Well, you're a lot colder there in Ogden than Mark is. Anyway, thanks for checking in with us this morning. Good to hear you, and hope you have a fine day there, Bernie. Okay, Bernie, now as we go down to the palm trees, swaying palm trees, and the catching of those trade winds, warm trade winds blowing off the Atlantic down there on Steve. That is the way it's happening down there, isn't it, Steve? N0VCU, followed by K9AJP. Come on in and have one, Steve, N0AJ.
Yeah, that cold wind that struck down here through the East Coast down here, Jim. It's all the way down to 5, 9 degrees, 59 degrees. Boy, I tell you what, just when they'll have their jackets on and their hats with their caps with the earmuffs, so they'll be talking about how cold it is, that's for sure. anyway, it's going to be a sunny day, and it's not going to get much warmer than it is right now. Jim, it's only going to get up to 61 degrees, but it's going to be, there's not going to be a bunch of clouds like there has been. I guess that's why it's cooling down so much. Because we've lost all the clouds. I mean, we've had cloudy days here for, gosh, I don't know how long. It just seems like there's pretty sunny month, and then next week, next month, and I are enjoying the warm weather, that's for sure. I ride my bicycle every morning, and I've been riding the motorcycle every day too. The car is all put together. I've got to transfer the 2-meter vertical pin off to the tower, and then I'm going to try to get my nephew and my brother-in-law to come over maybe this afternoon or maybe tomorrow afternoon. We'll have to see how the project of my sister new medicine gun that came in yesterday, and Bonnie and we had to make sure she accepted what they in the package, and we'll put it in today. If she accepts it, we'll put it in today, Jim, and then that's all it's after, and the remodel will be completely done, and that'll be a good thing. Hey, thanks for picking me up. Jim, thanks for letting me know. And everybody say what's out there. Holy cow, Steve, up there in Allen River, it was cold. There's some cold temperatures up there. N0AJ, N0BT, thanks, Jim.
Okay, Steve, say, Mark wants to know if the iguanas and the geckos are falling out of the trees down there. Yeah, I got caught in the ice storm down in the panhandle there one time, and those palm trees, they don't take that ice very well. I think it killed every palm tree along the coast there, but anyway, yeah, you just endure that 59-degree weather there, Steve, okay? All right, we'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for checking in this morning. Next up to Dave over in Rochester, Minnesota, K9AJP. Come on in, Dave, have a cup with us. Stand by, Pierre, K9EYEs. Dave, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jim. N0AJ, K9AJP. David up here, Rochester, Minnesota. Chilly Willy out there, -6 degrees. We just went up a little bit. We were at -7 here about an hour ago. And we're up to -6 there. Hey, regular old heat wave. I tell you what. Yeah, I'm going to have a couple of cold nights, but it's supposed to warm up next week. They're mid-30s, I'll tell you what. Some rain chances, I think, Thursday, and some rain-snow mix on Tuesday. Oh, golly gee. Hope spring gets here pretty soon. I think it's 59 days away, Don will say later on. Anyway, thanks, Jim, for doing it. Thanks for having me. N0AJ, good morning to one and all. K9AJP.
Okay, Dave. Thanks for getting up and checking in with us this morning. Always good to hear you. And keep feeding those birds out there, boy. It's going to be cold for them, and I'm sure you are. Next up is Pierre, K9EYE over in Crystal Lake, Illinois. You'll be followed by Bates in Barrington Hills. K9EYE. Good morning, Pierre. How about a cup? N0AJ.
N0AJ, K9EYE. Thank you so much for the cup of coffee. Thank you so much for the cup of coffee. This is Kilo 9 Echo Yankee Echo here in Crystal Lake, Illinois, where it is 6 degrees, plus 6 degrees. Got a little bit of dusting of snow last night. That's about all. Still waiting for it to warm up so we can go for our walk. But Billy didn't take long to do his business this morning. Good morning to Bates, Mark, Dolores, Let's see, Roberta. Party today. Gary, party today. Get listening. Mission, man. Anyhow, that's the way it is here in this town of subsidized. This is Kilo 9 Echo Yankee Echo here in Crystal Lake, where it's 7 degrees. That's 57. 6 degrees. I'm sorry, 6 degrees. In Crystal Lake, Illinois. Ta-ta for now. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Okay, Pierre, fine business. I'm sure be glad when Gary, PTW, or not PTW, party today, PTD, gets back on the air. He hadn't been on in quite a while, so that's looking forward to hearing him again. Next up is Bates, N9UEI. Good morning, Bates. Stand by Bill, KB30XH. Good morning, Bates.
Good morning, Jim. Pierre, Mark, and the Breakfast Clubber. N0AJ, this is N9UBI, Beach in Barrington Hills. PC roster number 3624. Sorry, folks, I keep missing the switch. The temperature here currently is 3 degrees, going to go up to 14. N0AJ, Jim, this is N9UBI, clear.
Okay, Bates, thanks a lot for checking in with us this morning. Got to 3 degrees there in Barrington Hills. All right, K0PIR. Rich, you out there? I got 2 more on the list.
Okay, Jim, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, fine business. Okay, next up is Bill, KB30XH, and he'll be followed by my tail gunner, Mike, WHCJJ. Good morning, Bill. How about a cup, N0AJ?
N0AJ from KB30H Baseball. Good morning, Jim. Everybody here in the Breakfast Club. I've got 13 degrees here in the northern Panhandle of West Virginia this morning. We get about 5 inches of snow on the ground. Well, it's winter time, I guess. Anyway, had a great signal coming in here this morning, Jim. I haven't checked in with you for a while. Well, I can't do anything much else staying on one side of the door and playing radio. Thanks for picking me up, everyone. Have a great day. KB30XH, back in there.
Yeah, thanks for checking in with us this morning, Bill. I haven't heard you in a while, so that's a good deal. We'll talk to you later. Got you 13 degrees there in the Panhandle of West Virginia. All right, now the tail gunner is going to be Mike, WHCJJ. Good morning, Mike. How about a cup, N0AJ?
All right, we'll make it real quick there. Turn her over there. Hey, N0AJ, Jim there. Next control, this is Mike, WHCJJ. Out here, 11 degrees. Probably inch or 2 of snow, that's all. Very low. Anyway, thanks for doing it. Everybody have a great day. Back to next, WHCJJ. Over.
Okay, Mike, fine business. Thanks for joining us this morning. Always good to hear you. Got a nice signal there out of Portage. All right, now, Rich, Pierre, Rich is in Pierre. Give me your temperature there, Rich, and we'll hand it over to you, N0AJ.
It's pronounced Pierre. I-I-K-I-U-I.
Okay, I heard Pierre in there, and I'll put you on the list, Pierre. And, yeah, good morning, Jim. K9EYE, I think it was. And, yeah, boy, it's cold here. It's minus 13 and going up to 16, but tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warmer. I think we're going to get above freezing. Back to you, Jim, K0PIR.
Okay, Rich. Well, we've got 2 degrees here. 2 degrees and no fouling this morning. I want to thank everybody that checked into the net this morning. Signals are pretty good all the way around, so we look forward to seeing you all next Saturday. We'll send it over to Rich now, K0PIR. Have a good net there, Rich, N0AJ 73.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jim. Thanks for running it this morning, and you have a terrific day. Good morning. This is K0PIR, Kilo 0 Papa India Radio. The handle is Rich, Romeo India Charlie Hotel, and the QTH is Pierre, South Dakota. I'll be your net control this hour. The Breakfast Club meets daily from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. on 3973 kilohertz, where old-timers are never forgotten and newcomers are always welcome. You don't need to be a member to check in. All amateurs are welcome. Breakfast Club Net is non-controversial and non-political. You can find out more information at www.hamdata.com. That's www.hotelalphamike.delta-alpha-tango-alpha.com. And look for the BC link on the left-hand side. Okay, let's see. First, let's have a moment of silence for our silent keys and in honor of our nation's veterans. Okay, thank you for that. Let's see. I'm going to look for mobiles and portables first. Any mobiles or portables, call now.
November 0, Victor Charlie Uniform, portable 4.
Okay, good morning, Steve. I have a copy on you. Come on in for a cup.
Yeah, I've got a copy on you this morning, too, Rich. Better than Thursday. Of course, it's earlier in the morning, so I think that helps. K0PIR, N0BCU, portable 4 here on the rig. The beautiful Florida. 59 degrees down here, Rich. A real nice day. Hoping I'll see him at the handset there in Orlando, second weekend in February. The Hamcation there. I think you're coming down, so looking forward to seeing you there. Hey, I found a bargain yesterday, Rich. I was looking for, I bought a new grill, one of those Blackstone griddles, and I was looking for a propane tank for it, and I found a Kenmore stainless steel grill, 4-burner grill, with a brand new propane tank for $75, and the propane tank would have cost me $50, so I thought that was a bargain. So now I've got a Kenmore grill and a Blackstone griddle out there on the back porch. Heck of a deal. Anyway, we'll be grilling some burgers and some steaks on that bad boy, that's for sure. Hey, Rich, thanks for running the net. Thanks for picking me up. K0PIR, N0BCU. Good morning.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, I copied you 100%. That's a terrific deal. And I am planning on being there at the Hamcation. I'm heading to Alabama this Sunday, tomorrow. I'll be leaving home, so I'll be on my way. Thanks for checking in with us, Steve. Enjoy the nice weather, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club. Any more mobiles, portables, or remotes that are short time? Did I hear a light went out there?
That was Alpha India 9 Romeo. Alpha India 9 Romeo, Rich, K5EH.
Okay, boy, I barely copied him. Would you bring him in, Ed?
Alpha India 9 Romeo, this is Kilowatt Delta 5 Echo Hotel for Rich. Come right on in. Let me pour you a hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee. All right, well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but hope she does well. Thanks for checking in with us. Could you give me your temperature? All right. Good luck and thanks again. Hope your wife does well. Let me clear with AI9R and turn it back to Rich. K0PIR, the Breakfast Club.
Okay, thank you, Ed. That is Tom in Rockford, Illinois. Thanks for bringing him in. I could just barely tell you're in there, Tom. And we'll keep you, I think it was your wife, in our prayers. Take care. And hope to hear you on again. Maybe conditions will be better for us next time, probably later in the morning. Okay, thank you, Ed, and I put you down on the list. Any more portables, mobiles, or remotes that are short time? Call now. Okay, let me tell you who I got on my list. I got YEQ Fred, EYE Pierre, GD Dale, LV John, CIV Dolores, and KD5EH Ed. Who else wants to check in?
Whiskey Bravo 9 Victor Golf Oscar. WB9 Victor Golf Oscar.
K0 Hotel, Papa Yankee. Alpha 8, Oscar India Delta.
November 0 Yankee Papa Delta.
Okay, I had a few out there, not as many as the other day on Thursday, but I got KC5SKE, WB9VGO, A0HPY, and I heard Dolores out there, good morning, and I think I heard Milo out there, KA80ID, and then N0YPD, and KB8TOX. Anybody else?
W.
Kilo Charlie 9 Alpha Yankee.
I heard some KC9AY got you, but heard somebody start off with a W and missed it. Try it again. It sounded like the radio went out. I got KC9AY. Anybody else? Okay, well, let's start off at the top, and the first one on the list, I am running Ham.Live, so if you go there, you can see where you're on the list, and also that Net Scraper app for your phone, it'll bring up Ham.Live. K0YEQ, Fred, good morning. Come on in for a cup and stand by Pierre.
Well, good morning, Rich. K0YEQ. Fred here in Lecompton, Kansas. I've got, it went up to -4. I was -5. We're going to get all the way up to 12 degrees today. At least we'll have some sunshine, according to the weatherman. That'll be good. And then hopefully Sunday we'll get above freezing for a little bit. Maybe we'll melt off a little bit of snow. So that's what we're doing here. I'm not planning on doing a whole lot. Saturday morning, not going to work today. Had a full week, just kept busy, so hey, I deserve a rest, right? That's what I tell myself anyway. Everyone have a wonderful day. K0YEQ 730.
Okay, Fred, a real nice copy on you, and yeah, you deserve the day off, and take a couple, especially with that cold weather. Man, yeah, -4 to 12, and we were at -13? Yeah, I think 13, or yeah, -13 going to 16. You take care, Fred. Have a great weekend. Okay, K9EYE. Pierre, come on in for a cup. And stand by GD Dale.
Good morning, Rich. This is Kilo 9 Echo Yankee Echo Pierre in Crystal Lake, Illinois. So I'm talking to you peer-to-peer, peer-to-peer, or peer-to-peer. How's that? It is still 6 degrees here, 6 degrees. And hopefully we'll get warmer today. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you so much, Rich, for taking me in there. Have fun going down to Florida way there. And bring back some treasures. Let me know what you find. So, with that in mind, I'll let you go. You got a bunch of people here. So, you take care of good morning to Bates and Roberto and Dolores. Heard you. So, and Gary, party today if you're listening out there. This is K9EYE in Crystal Lake, Illinois, where it's 6 degrees. 6 degrees, not 66, just 6 degrees. Ta-ta for now. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Okay, Pierre, yep, Pierre to Pier, and 6 degrees, got it. Thanks for checking in with us, and you have a terrific weekend. Okay, let's see who's next here. We got W0GD. Good morning, Dale. Come on in and stand by LV, John.
Okay, good morning, Rich. K0PIR. This is Whiskey Zero Golf Delta Dale in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Unfortunately, we've got minus 5 degrees, but the good side is, come Sunday, it's going up to 20, and after that, it looks like we're going to be getting into the 30s there ever after. The harsh part of winter is probably over now, I hope. I can't take this anymore. Anyways, everybody's sounding good here, and I guess I appreciate you running the net there, Rich. And let's see, did you say you're going down to Florida? Is that what I got?
Roger. I'll be down there in February.
Okay, I'd be down there right now, but you guys stick around to do the net, I guess. Anyways, everybody have a good day. So, Whiskey Zero Golf Delta, back to you, Rich. Thanks for running it.
Okay, yeah, I was planning on leaving last week, but it was just too cold. And I copied your minus 5 to 20 on Sunday, I think you said. Yeah, it's going to warm up here tomorrow. And that's why I'm leaving. Take care, Dale. Thanks for checking in with us. Have a great weekend. Next up is AC9LV. Good morning, John. Come on in and stand by CIV Dolores.
Good morning, Rich. K0PIR and the Breakfast Club. Got John here on this end, AC9LV here in Rockford, Illinois. We got a big fat nothing to report here right now, Rich. Big old goose egg there. We're going to make it up to about 13 today. Sunny though. We'll take the sunshine there for sure there. I want to say good morning to Tom across town there, AI9R. Good morning to you, Tom, if you're still on there. Might have some antenna issues there. Barely hear you over here, even on the ground waves there. Well, we got a big milestone birthday. My wife turns 80 today. Big 80. So she's catching up to me. So, well, she did. So, we're going to celebrate tonight. Going down to the concert downtown there. It's a tribute to ABBA, which is one of my favorite groups of all time there. So that should be a good time. Going to meet up with some of my old retiree friends from Motorola and party down till I fall asleep here, I guess there. So that's all we got, Rich. Thanks for pouring me a hot cup, and good morning all. AC9LV, John in Rockford.
OSC8, Charlie, Juliet, WB2 UFOs. Happy birthday to the wife.
Happy birthday to your wife, John.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot there. She'll appreciate that.
Okay, I picked up Mike, CJJ, and Larry, UFO, got you down. And is that the original ABBA, or is this a cover band?
That's a cover band. I wish it was ABBA. They're still out there. Boy, they were just a fantastic group there. But it's a cover band, and I'm real curious. They get pretty high ratings there, but it's not the original, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I saw something on YouTube not too long ago about them. And, yeah, I enjoyed their music. Just fantastic singers. And, well, enjoy it. Happy birthday to your wife. And 80, man, that is a milestone. Boy, that's terrific. And you too, John. I didn't know you were up there that 80. How old are you?
Well, we're 10 days apart. I'll be 81 on January 30th. Big 81.
Okay, well, happy birthday to you. And thanks for joining us this morning. Enjoy the concert, and be safe out there. we'll break with John, and let me see, before we get started, is there anybody else that wants to get on the list? Okay, well, let's bring in, who's the next one? That'd be Dolores. Good morning, Dolores. Light copy on you this morning, but I did hear you. Come on in and stand by EH Ed.
Morning, Dolores.
Good morning, Milo. And good morning to you, Rich. K0PIR. Yeah, you're weak here, so I'm weak there too. Okay. Well, let's see. I heard, and I say good morning to Jim and Milo and Ed and John. Happy birthday to you and your wife on her birthday today, and yours in 10 days. Norman and I are 2 days apart when we celebrate ours. So anyway, I guess we're all off to a good cold day. It is 3 degrees here. 3 degrees. We're only supposed to get up to 17. We have a wind chill advisory, which makes that temperature feel even colder. So yes, St. Louis is very cold. It's supposed to warm up this coming week, and then we get rain. So as for today, I just have to make one quick trip outside. And then I have a friend coming over this afternoon, and we're going to be playing the good old music and having a good time with the music this afternoon. So that's going to be good. And we're in the warm. That's another good thing. Anyway, stay warm, everyone. Rich, thanks for the hot cup. Thanks for picking me up. And I really do like Ham.Live and NetLogger. I really enjoy following along. It gives me an idea where I am. So everyone have a very, very good day. K0PIR, this is KB0CID.
Okay, Dolores, I copied you 100%, and I got the 3 degrees. Yeah, we had a wind chill advisory yesterday, and I think we got one going on today, too. Dolores, thanks for checking in with us, and you enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later. KD5EH, Ed, good morning. Come on in and stand by HPY Lee.
K0PIR in the Breakfast Club. Here's KD5EH. Well, good morning to you, Rich, and good morning to all of my neighbors here, Dolores and Jim and Milo, and all my distant neighbors out there. Boy, Dolores, your signal was anything but weak here. Sounding good. Always good to hear everybody. Thanks for getting us in, Rich. We've got 2.5 degrees, 2.5. So it's cold, just like everybody's mentioned. Take care, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Always great to talk to you. Be careful driving to Florida. K0PIR in the Breakfast Club. KD5EH. Good morning.
Okay, Ed, terrific copy on you. Yeah, you're coming in real good. And I copied your 2.5 degrees. Thanks for checking in, Ed. Hope it warms up this weekend for you. And we'll catch you later. Next on the list is K0HPY. Good morning, Lee. Come on in and stand by OID Milo.
Okay, good morning, Rich, and everybody else on the second hour of the Breakfast Club here. 8 degrees below zero here this morning. Supposed to get up to a high of 9 degrees above zero, so it's on the right track. Supposed to be 20s tomorrow. And then about a whole week of 30s for highs and almost 30 for the low. So we're going to get that January thaw, and we haven't had that much winter really yet, especially the snowfall, hardly any. Have not had a shovel out at all. Have not had to move any snow. There is a dusting, just a covering on the ground, but that's about it. With that, I'll pass it on. Good morning to all, and everybody have a blessed day. K0PIR, K0HPY.
Okay, Lee, great copy on you. Yeah, copied your -8 going up to 9. And we're warming up this weekend too. It's actually the whole way down to Alabama for me. It's going to start warming up. Might run into some rain, but that's okay. Take care, Lee. You enjoy your day and or your weekend, and we'll talk to you later. I picked up KA9HUK. I got you on the list, Reg. And is there anybody else that wants to check in? Okay, well, let's get Milo in here. KA80ID. Good morning, Milo. Come on in and stand by SKE Brad.
K0PIR, KA80ID. Good morning to you, Rich, and good morning to my two neighbors, Dolores. Good morning to you, Dolores and Norm, and good morning, Ed and Liz. Good morning, you guys. My neighbors, they got warmer temperatures than I do over here in St. Charles for some reason or other. I started out this morning with single digit 2, and now I'm down to a single digit 1. So St. Louis is warmer, and Bowen is warmer than St. Charles right here, and this QTH anyway. 1 degree, Rich, by the way, I sent you the high temperature as 13. I misread it. It's actually 18. Oh boy, 18 for the high. Right now the skies are clear, and I did see a big old moon out there a few hours ago. I don't know if it's a full moon day or it was just a big moon, but it sure was. Big, that's for sure. West, a little bit of a breeze out of the west. Barometer is pretty high. I think it's pretty high. 3063. That's kind of high. Thanks, Rich. Thanks for having me in. 1 degree, KA8OID. 73, Rich.
Okay, Milo. Terrific copy on you this morning. And got your 1 going up to 18. Thanks for checking in with us. Have a great weekend. KC5SK, good morning, Brad. Come on in and stand by. VGO, Bob.
Good morning, everybody. 42 degrees. We're pretty everybody else out there. And I don't get this. Just sitting there drinking coffee. Got my dog and most of the college, 3 of them. That has to be cut in half. Walmart, do a silk cutter. Does a perfect job. But the little tiny way, they kind of shatter. You got to kind of be a farm system. When it's time to give our half the field, got to mix and match for the day. But not a big deal. So, anyway, that's all we're doing. Listening to radio, drinking coffee, something about me too. And got a couple projects today before Sunday we're supposed to maybe get some rain. We'll hold our breath. We'll take it. Good morning. 42. And the wind, went from 0 to 13 miles an hour. So it's a little chilly out. Good morning. 42 and windy. KC5SK.
Okay, Brad, I copied you and I got your 42 degrees. Boy, that's nice and warm out there in Oregon, New Mexico. And I was looking at some pictures of Arizona yesterday. Boy, it looked nice out there. I wish I was going to Quartz Fest, but just couldn't make it this year either. Take care, Brad. Have a terrific weekend. Always great to hear you on. And we'll break with Brad. Let's bring Bob in. WB9VGO. Good morning, Bob. Come on in. Stand by. YPD Mike.
Okay, thank you very much, Rich, and good morning to you, and good morning to everyone on the Breakfast Club. This is Bob, WB9VGO in Downers Grove, Illinois, and, well, our temperature has been rising. I mean, I'm up 3 degrees since I first checked in at the 4 o'clock hour, or the BBC, I'm not even sure, I think the BBC. And, yeah, pretty amazing. Normally it gets colder before sunrise. But I won't say we got warm air moving in the area, but we got warmer cold air moving in. We're looking at a high today, a sunny high of 15 degrees, And looks like it's going to be mostly sunny tomorrow and going up to 19. So, and we're looking at rise in temperature next week, 30s on Monday, 36 on Tuesday, and they're even talking rain, which all with the snow on the ground might be a bit of a mess. So we'll see. But winter is winter. We complain about it every year. Every year we say the same thing, and it doesn't really change. So be that as it may, it's going to be an indoor day. Didn't go anywhere yesterday. Not really planning to do much today either. So back to you, Rich. Very good, and I wonder if you're going to Hamcation. I was thinking of doing that, but apparently I'm pretty slow at getting the ball rolling. This is the time I should have had all that planned, and I didn't make any plans, so I don't know. Probably not. That's what you get for being a procrastinator. Back to you, K0PIR, WB9VGO.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, Hamcation, February, and you still got time. It's not as crowded as Hamvention. And let's see, I stayed in the campground last year, and it was really nice. They had plenty of room. I haven't made reservations yet, so I think there's plenty of time to do that. But boy, I sure enjoyed it. I liked it better than Hamvention. Well, I liked it better mainly because I was camping right on the site, and it was just real easy to get to the event. But anyway, maybe I'll do that at Hamvention sometime. I'll take care, and you enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later. N0YPD, good morning, Mike. Come on in and stand by. TLX John.
Okay, good morning to you, Rich, and good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club here. Yeah, looking forward to this little warming up here. So this is the last morning here. We're at 10 below for, I don't know, a little while anyway. Who knows? Who knows what February will bring, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah, if I forget here, I'll tell you, make sure, have a safe trip down there, Rich. Drive safe. So anyway, yesterday I finally took some time here to install my HF clock here. I bought myself here for Christmas, and I finally took it out of the box and got it up and running. So I got it on one of my 28-inch monitors here. It's the PC kind. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I still got some setting up to do. I think I might go through some YouTube videos just in case, there's other settings I can do and play around with. But yeah, if anybody's thinking about or adding something like that to their shack, oh gosh, how do you pronounce the name? Veritium or something like that? It's not the Geochron type, but anyway, they're certainly a lot cheaper, and it seems to run pretty good here, so kind of cool. K0PIR, thanks for that cup, Rich, and 0YPD, good, Rich. We're 10 below, going to 9 above.
Kilo Charlie 9, Kilo Charlie 5. Come on, Rich.
WD0BWE.
And a recheck in there too, Rich.
Okay, I got KC9, KCF, WD0BWE, and who's the recheck?
Recheck, go.
Recheck, try it again.
Your call again, please. WB9VGO.
That was Tom, Alpha India 9 Romeo.
Still a double.
I got him there. Alpha India 9 Romeo. Go ahead. Double. Tom, you copy? AC9LV. Okay, got you there. That was Tom there again. AI9R, Rich. We're checking in with -2 degrees here in Rockford. AC9LV.
Okay, I can just barely hear him. But thanks, John. And I picked up KCF Mark, BWE Don. Was there another one? Okay, nothing heard there. And yeah, Mike, I had that software. I was putting it on a Raspberry Pi, and never got around to it. But I'm going to do it one of these days. I've got a monitor sitting right next to me just for that. But anyway, take care, Mike. Have a great weekend, and let's hope it warms up some. Next on the list is KB8TLX. Good morning, John. Come on in and stand by AY Dick.
Thank you, and good morning, Russ, and good morning to the whole crew out there. This is John, KB8TLX, northwestern part of the UP over here in Knoxville, South Superior. I'm looking at a temperature of 10 degrees, 10 degrees, about 4 inches of snow since yesterday, and it's still snowing by lake of that stuff. Oh.
Okay, John, yeah, we got some snow last couple of days. I don't know, maybe 2 inches, enough to shovel anyway. I copied you 10 degrees. Thanks, John, and have a terrific weekend, okay?
Okay, turn to
Okay, John, and we'll break with John. Let's get Dick in here. KC9AY, good morning. It's been a while, Dick. Come on in and stand by CJJ, Mike.
Okay, hope you're copying okay. I'm running the old Kenwood PS 130 Triple Echo. Dug it out off the shelf and wanted to see if it was still working or not. There's a little bit of a drift problem, but I think I'm on. I hope anyway. Good to hear you again, Rich. I hadn't talked to you in a while. We got one degree here, going to a high of 18 today, and then back down to 0 again tonight. So it's going to be partly cloudy and partly sunny today. And that's about it. We're about 30 miles east of Indianapolis. Again, 1 degree here. K0PIR, KC9AY. Thanks for getting me in.
Okay, Dick. Well, the old Kenwood 130's doing a great job. No problem copying you. And what terrific radios. Those old Kenwoods, some of them are just, they just never go away. I think our club still uses 1 or 2 of them for field day. Take care, Dick, and enjoy your weekend. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and next up is Mike, W8CJJ. Good morning, Mike. Come on in and stand by UFO Larry.
All right. Good morning, Rich. Good morning to all that can hear me. This is Mike, W8CJJ, located here in Northwest Ohio. 7 degrees, +7. Not a whole lot to report. I want to congratulate John. Was his birthday coming up there, and also his wife there on her 80th birthday today. Very good. We're just a young puppy here. We're going to be 78 in February, so a lot of retirees and old folks here. Back to net. Have a good one, Rich. Thanks for doing her. This is W8CJJ, back to net control.
Morning, Mike. Low voltage.
Hey, good morning, John.
Okay, Mike, terrific copy on you, and happy birthday coming up, 78. And thanks for checking in with us, Mike. Have a terrific weekend. We'll talk to you later. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and Larry, boy, I should have gotten you in here earlier. WB2UFO, I think you're on a remote. Come on in and stand by HUA Reg.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is WB2UFO. And come on, remote. Thanks, John, WB0B3M remote. He's pretty laid back about it. And there's nobody else signed on, nobody looking to change the frequency, so that's okay. Hey, tonight, Ann and I are going to a mystery theater dinner. You know, you have dinner and everybody at the dinner is part of this mystery, who dies and who kills them and all that. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's an Italian restaurant that's a locally owned Italian restaurant, family-owned restaurant. Hey, that's the best. So we're looking forward to that. The other thing that's happening is we have a ham radio club here at the RV Resort that I'm at, Silverview, the RV Resort. And the ham radio club bought a Mosley TA-33, brand new, and it's been delivered. We're going to build it today. And since I have a Mosley TA-33 and I have taken that thing apart and rebuilt it like 20 times over the past 35 years, and the thing hasn't really changed according to the instructions I looked at, so we're going to build that today and put it up on the tower. We have a clubhouse, and we actually have a tower on the clubhouse that used to be used for television reception, and also I expected it would be a junk, TV type tower, but it really is 135 or whatever. Anyway, it's a good tower, so we've been climbing, not me, but we've had a guy climbing up there already. We put a rotor and thrust bearing and a side on for a 2-meter antenna, so we got that going, so that's going to be nice. And what else is happening here? Getting it set up for Winterfield Day coming up. That's going to be fun. Weather, everybody wants to know about the weather. It's 50 degrees here right now, which is really starting to warm up. It's supposed to go up to 75 or above. The nice thing about that is that it's getting brighter. Sun's coming up earlier in the morning, so I get to walk the dogs in the sun. And as soon as the sun starts coming up, it starts moving up towards that 75 degrees. So the earlier the sun comes up, the longer we have a nice warm day. And I know you're all saying good things about my having a nice warm day here with all the temperatures I hear announced there. Anyway, with that, thanks for being here and sharing this with me. Looks like the timeout time we're coming down to again. This is WB2UFO on the WB0BCM window. Thanks for being there. Look forward to seeing you again today.
Okay, Larry, that sounds terrific. Getting a Mosley for the club. And, man, when I settle down, I'm going to have to go out to that place where you and Lou and Ed are. That just sounds like a terrific place to spend the winter. And enjoy your mystery dinner, mystery theater dinner. That sounds like a lot of fun, too. Y'all are just full of fun out there. Larry, take care, and y'all enjoy your weekend. You and Ann, take care. We'll catch you later. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and I've got Kilo Alpha 9 Hotel Uniform Kilo Reg. Good morning. Come on in and stand by KCF Mark.
Check in.
Who's the check-in?
W0TRD. Thanks, Rich.
And also WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta.
2 watts.
Morning, Jerry.
IVV.
Okay, I got Bill, and I also got KD9IVV. Anybody else? Okay, that's good. I was running out of people. Come on in, Reg.
Okay, thanks, Rich. I don't know how much you'll be copying a lot of noise on the frequency. We got 3.5 degrees here in Rock Falls, Illinois, and street lights still on, still dark, still got about a foot of snow out there. So thanks for getting me in there, and we'll catch up with you later. First time to use Ham.Live. I've used NetBlogger a lot, so learning about Ham.Live. So have a great day, my friend, and we'll catch up with you next time. Kilo Alpha 9 Hotel Uniform Kilo, Reagan, Rock Falls, Illinois.
Okay, Reg. Yeah, I started using it because when I was operating portable, I use a little laptop, and the little laptop doesn't run that other net logger very well. So this one I don't have to download. Just got to have a internet connection, which I've got using my phone when I'm portable. Reg, I got your, you got a foot of snow on the ground. I think we still do here, too. It hasn't melted since Christmas. Take care, Reg. Enjoy your weekend, and thanks for checking in with us. KC9, KCF. Mark, come on in and stand by. BWE Don.
Okay, good morning, Rich. K0PIR, KC9, KCF. Mark here in Benton, Illinois. Got a pretty good coffee on you there, Rich. You're just coming in on a transceiver here pretty good. temperature here is 30 degrees. Supposed to get up to 20, and the wind chill factor is minus 13, so pretty chilly here too. Not as cold as that, no. But it's supposed to warm up and rain next week. So that's the way it's going here, Rich. Thanks for running in there. Hope you and everybody on the Breakfast Club has a great weekend. Stay out of the cold if you can. K0PIR, KC9KCF.
WA9 Papa Tango Whiskey.
Well, there's Delbert. I got you on the list, Delbert. And Mark, yeah, nice copy. You got your 3 going to 20. Thanks for checking in, Mark. Have a great weekend. WD0BWE, Don in Linwood, Kansas. Come on in, stand by. TRD, Mark.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Rich. Good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club. This is WD0BWE, Don near Linwood, Kansas. And it is -6 degrees here this morning, headed to +12 today. That's what the forecasters are saying. That's what they said yesterday, too, but we beat them out. We got clear up to 13. Wow, what a nice day. Anyway, here I am between 2 marks, and hi to both of them. And every day you have a double mark day. Oh, boy, you're lucky, Rich. Thanks for the cup of coffee. K0PIR, the Breakfast Club, WD0BWE 730.
Okay, Don, beautiful copy on you. I got your -6 going to 12. And thanks for checking in. Always great to hear you on. Have a fantastic weekend. W0TRD, Mark, you must be at home now. Come on in and stand by AFD, Bill.
Hey, Rich. Good morning, man. K0PIR, W0TRD, Morning Breakfast Club. You betcha. We're right here in the city. So nice they named it twice, and just holding on to this cold weather. -3.2. Looks like we're still trying to find our morning low, Rich. And -3.2. I was -2 this morning when I checked in with Don on the BBC. We're holding on to some wind out there. Not as windy as yesterday, maybe half strength. And 13-mile-an-hour high gust right now, and putting some wind chill on like you'd expect. So it's cold. We got buckets of snow. I heard you say 12 or 14 inches or something, or 10 inches, but we're every bit of 2 foot down here, Rich. We just got hammered. I know they did over in Rock Island. Old Harold over there in the Rock, he's got a good dose of it as well. White fungus among us. But I guess that's how it goes. It's supposed to be winter. Like everyone else, it's supposed to just get colder and cold tonight, and then start warming up into Sunday. And boy, I'll sure be looking forward to that. Maybe a warm up into next week. And I'd be grateful for that. And so that's about it, Rich. Good to catch up with you. A little scratch between the ears. Oh, biscuit, buddy. Look forward to seeing you sometime this year. Hey, you're down there, Bama-Lama, saying you're heading over to the Hamcation. Susie and I are going to be down Gulf Shores month of February. You want to come down, spend a day or 2 on your travels, and think about that. Let me know if you want to. We'll be looking for you. W0TRD, Iowa City, best 7-3.
Okay, Mark. Yeah, that sounds terrific. I went to Gulf Shores last year, and it's a real nice area. And yeah, maybe I can do that. When are you going to be out there in February?
Well, we're splitting here the 27th of January, and we'll be there through the month, leaving the 26th.
Morning, Susie.
Morning, Bailu.
Okay, that sounds great. I think Hamcation is right in there around the middle of the month. So I'll try to do that, Mark. That'd be great. Take care. Give Riley a pat. Say hi to Susie. And Mr. B, I think he's in the other room. He got his food and went outside this morning. Boy, it's cold here. His little paws, they don't do too well in this -16 or -13 weather. Take care, Mark, and enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you later. WA0AFD, good morning, Bill. Come on in and stand by IVV, Rick.
Well, good morning, Mr. Rick, and a special good morning to all the old Breakfast Club there. I'm awake. I'm still waiting for my coffee to cool down enough where I can take a sip of it. So what I'm trying to say is my caffeine levels may be a little on the low side. I am WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta, Bill, Chesterfield, Missouri. 2 degrees, high today of 17, and it's supposed to be sunny, so that's a good thing. And of course, the NFL playoffs again start this afternoon, I think, which I'll be watching. And I plan on going to the Y. So there you go. Mark, I want to thank you for sending me that email. I'm going to reply back to your email message. So if you would this morning, take a look at your email. Again, thank you for saying that. And everybody bundle up, keep warm, and watch the NFL. And I know who's going to win every game. I know everyone who's going to win every game. The one with the most points. WA0AFD said that.
K9AJP, check in.
Okay, I got AJP, and who was the other station?
Who was the other station that tried to check in, WA0AFD? Somebody, Portable 5, Echo Zulu Charlie or something? Yeah, Echo Zulu Charlie, Portable 5, Rich, he's very weak. Go ahead, WA0AFD.
Okay, yeah, give me the prefix, Echo Zulu Charlie. What's your prefix?
What is it, November 9? I got it, November 9, Echo Zulu Charlie, and he's in Alamo. Remember the Alamo, Texas, over. Morning, Dickie.
Okay, yeah, that's Dick, and I'll pick him up in just a second. Bill, thanks, and yep, be watching football today with my brother over the phone, and he's doing pretty good. He's in rehab down there in a nice place, and hope he gets out that rehab by the time I guess by the end of the month. I hope he's out of there and back home at my sister's. Bill, take care, and let's bring in Dick, N9EZC. Dick, if you can copy, come on in.
Go ahead, Dick. Go ahead, Easy Zulu Charlie.
It's 42 going to 52 down here today. Little cool, but this is our winter here. January and part of February. Hopefully don't get much colder. We're not used to being this cold. Thanks for letting me get in here. Looking forward to big one here later on this week. Take care, God bless. November 9, Echo Zulu Charlie.
Yeah, I got 42 the first time, but I got 44 the second time. It's either 42 or 44 going up to 52. Which one is it, please, over?
It's 42 to 52.
I got it right the first time. Okay, yeah, I've got a pretty good copy on you, Dick, from Alamo. And it's 2 degrees here in St. Louis, so enjoy that 42 and 52. And by all means, thank you for checking in. For relay, this is WA0AFD. Kilo 0, Foxtrot, Charlie Golf.
WB0, Old Apple Farmer, in and out.
Okay, we'll pick you up in just a second, Andy, and I got Tom on there, and thank you, Bill. I did copy Dick, 42 going to 52. Thanks, Dick, and enjoy that nice weather down there in Texas. KB0OU is down there, too, and I haven't heard him on. Let's get Andy in here. We'll break with Dick and get Andy. This is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, and I just saw John pop in. We got you, John, and Andy, come on in for a cup.
Yeah, we'll keep her quick. We're just feeding the kitties this morning and trying to get organized. I've been sleeping in most of the time here on Saturday mornings, but we had a little time here to catch our breath, and I looked at the clock and I thought, I'll fire up the Pro 3. Thanks a lot, Rich.
14 below zero. It's a cold bitch out there, I'll tell you. Especially when you go outside on the deck in your pajamas. We'll see you later.
Okay, Andy. Yeah, that 14 below, that's about where we were. Take care, Andy. Yeah, keep those kitties warm, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for checking in. Let's pick up Rick. KD9IVV, come on in, stand by, PTW Delbert.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Hey, Andy, W0TRD. KF0TW has been trying to figure out a way to get a hold of you. He had some questions, I think, about a Icom radio microphone hookup or something, but anyway, so look out for him. He's looking for you.
Thank you, Mark. We'll check it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, back to net.
Okay, and yeah, go ahead, Rick.
K0PIR, Rich, good morning. Good morning, Bill, and good morning, Dickie, all the way down there in Alamo. And this is Rick, Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor. I'm up on the bluff, the cold bluff at Spring Bay, where we're -3. -3, but we're going to go to 11, they tell us. And tomorrow we start the warm-up, and that's what we've been looking forward to. We're going to get up to where we're going to have real decent, even some above freezing temperatures here for about 2 weeks, and freezing temperatures at night, and you know what that means? Time to collect sap. So I'm going to have to get out and start hanging buckets on the trees. So that's what's happening here. Back to you. You're sounding great. I love this cold weather. The signal is just crystal clear. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor.
Okay, Rick, yeah, great copy on you. Got your -3 going to 11, and thanks for checking in. Have a terrific weekend. Delbert, it's been a while. I'm glad to hear you on WA9PTW. Come on in, stand by, AJP Dave.
K0PIR and the Breakfast Club, WA9PTW, Rochester, Illinois. It's -1.8. I'll just call it -2 here this morning. I've got the driveway cleared, otherwise than that, and then picked up the mail, otherwise than that, stayed in the house all day yesterday. Maybe a lot of that today. We have a wild game supper, but I don't know. I doubt if I'll go tonight. Maybe too cold. WA9PTW will be clear.
Okay, Delbert, yeah, I copied your -1.8 or -2. And great to hear you on, Delbert. Thanks for checking in, and stay warm. Yeah, and try to enjoy your weekend. We've got it cold here too, and we've been staying inside. Okay, this is K0PIR with the Breakfast Club, K9AJP. David, come on in and stand by, FCG Tom.
Good morning, Rich. K0PIR. K9AJP. Yep, David up here, Chester, Minnesota. Man, it's cold this morning. We're losing temps are -9 degrees, -9. Oh boy, a couple more days, we'll be out of here. I'll tell you, it's just warming up. I think we're mid-30s there this next week. It looks like all week they're pretty good. So even some chances of rain, but we're looking forward to that warm up. That's for sure. Rich, you're short on time. I'll let you go. K0PIR, good morning to one and all. K9AJP, take her easy.
Okay, David, well, thanks for checking in with us, and I copied your -9. Enjoy your weekend, and I picked up AB4WL down in Alabama. Let's get Tom in here first. K0FCG, come on in and stand by. OU John.
Morning, Tom. Hey, Rich. Big good morning to all the fine folks here on the good old Breakfast Club. I just cranked up the old Kenwood 830 here about the time I checked in with you. I'm not even sure it's good and warmed up yet. I know it's not very stable. It's kind of wanting to drift on me a little bit, but it'll settle down here in a minute. Well, let's see. Well, we're going to be heading up north here in a little bit. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get checked in here a little bit early. XYL, one of her best friends that she's known for 60-some years, I think pretty close to 65 years. The lady passed away
play, and their funeral is this weekend, so we're going to be heading up there, and also taking in a Mizzou basketball game while we're up there. But it's going to be kind of a cold, miserable day, I guess. But you know, you can't. Nobody decides when their time is, and funerals this time of year are not a very pleasant thing anyway. But then you throw in the cold, nasty weather, and that doesn't help. But Rich, I told you the other day, if you happen to be coming through this part of the country on your way down south, why, be sure and let me know, and I'll buy your lunch. And you know, if that works out fine. If it doesn't, I understand. Also, we're going to be headed down in the Gulf Shores area later on, probably in February. I think that's kind of what we've got decided. Anyway, you got a couple other folks to get in here, so I will toss it back your direction and say thanks for pouring me a cup and give the puppy dog a scratch. And here we go, K0PIR and the good old Breakfast Club. This is K0FCG. Back to you, Rich.
Morning, Tom.
Hey, morning, Sherman.
Okay, Tom. Yeah. Mark, TRD's gonna be down there in Gulf Shores too, and I gotta put that down on my calendar so I don't forget. Maybe we can all meet up down there. You and Betty have a safe trip. Take care, Tom. And I am planning on leaving tomorrow, so I'll be in touch. I'll be on the Breakfast Club. Take care. We'll catch you later. Next up is John down there down in Texas, KB0OU. Come on in, and then I've got one more. Stand by, Ken. No copy on John. He's in there.
Yeah, it's 42 degrees, Rick. I didn't catch the rest of it.
Okay, thanks, Tom. And John, yeah, I could tell somebody was in there, but boy, real light copy, John. Thanks for checking in. I was wondering where you were. Have a great weekend, John. And let's get Ken. He's the tail gunner. AB4WL. Good morning, Ken. Come on in. Stand by, Dave. Okay, Ken. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and I'm headed your way. I'm headed to Coleman, Alabama. Thanks, Ken. Take care, and hope to hear you on again. Okay, Dave, KF0XQ, I'm pretty sure you're on. Come on in for a cup, and then I'll turn it over to you.
Pretty sure I'm on, huh? Wow, that's taking me for granted. Good morning, Rich, and good morning to everyone. KF0XQ. Rich, give me your details there, and then you can hand this net off to me. We have 1 degree here, and we're headed for 19. It's pretty chilly out there. Go ahead and make one, Rich. K0PIR, this is KF0XQ.
Okay, I'll call you Reliable Dave. I got your one going to 19, and we're still at -9, and I think going to 16 today. I want to thank everybody that checked in with me. I hope you all have a terrific weekend. Be safe, and we'll be on here again. I'll be headed down to Alabama, so you'll probably hear me on portable. All right, Dave, it's all yours. Have a terrific net. KF0XQ, K0PIR 73.
All right, Rich, thank you for all you do. I know it's highly appreciated by the membership here. All right. Have a great weekend. Travel safe on your way to Alabama. Good morning, everyone. This is the Breakfast Club, the 6 o'clock edition for the 20th of January, 2024. The BC meets every morning from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock on this frequency, 3973. You have a different net control each hour. Your net control this hour is KF0XQ, and my name is Dave, and I'm located just outside the city of Rolla in northern Phelps County. We're in south central Missouri. We're about 100 miles straight southwest from the city of St. Louis. And you need not be a member of this group to participate. This is an open group, and all hams are welcome to check in. If you want to pursue a membership, you can go to the Ham Data website and read about it. I believe they're also working on a Breakfast Club, on the Breakfast Club Facebook page, and all those details will be there as well. Let's see. Told you who I was. I guess that's it. We're going to take check-ins in two groups. First, we're going to take mobiles and portables. So I'm looking for mobiles and portables and remotes. I'll add remotes to that list. Mobiles, portables, and remotes for the Breakfast Club. Call KF0XQ.
Good morning, Dave. WB2UFO. Remote button.
Okay, I got Larry, and before that I got John. KB0OU Portable 5. Come on in, John, and stand up, Larry. All right, John, fine business. A little bit light, about a 33 here, but you're about at 5, but little light on the copy. But we heard just about everything you said. Thank you for coming in, and you have a good time down there in Texas. WB2UFO remote, Larry, Arizona. Come on in, Larry, make one.
Hey, good morning, WB2UFO in Mesa, Arizona, but about 1,800 miles west of New London, Missouri, about 60 miles southeast of Phoenix, maybe about that. It's 52 degrees. It's gone up 2 degrees in the past hour. It's supposed to go up to 75 this afternoon. We have to continue to get the dogs walked out and all that. Hey, some interesting stuff. Is this really ham radio with me talking to my cell phone? Well, yeah, it is, because I'm really transmitting through a WBCM remote, and everybody's hearing that signal. There's been some concern about FCA. Is FCA doing ham radio? That's one computer talking to another computer, but you know, most of the time it's being done over ham radio transmitters. So we got that. And then there's DMR. And that's ham radio handheld talking to a router, and then that little router goes over the internet to talk to another ham radio operator or a repeater. Is that ham radio? Well, okay. A friend of mine is selling me a router that connects directly to the internet, and it will run any ham radio digital service, CMR, D-Star, wires, it would be remotely controlled to do absolutely anything, doing your laptop computer and run through to a browser to control the router. So it could have, I could be sitting there talking on my computer to my router, to the internet, and someone else will have an issue exactly like that. No ham radio at all involved. So, or it could be talking to a remote or a guy on a handheld, and all different stuff. Anyway, big question. What is happening to ham radio? I'm going to enjoy this thing, and I'm not going to touch it a whole lot further than that. Being here in the middle of Arizona in a motorhome, hey, I can talk to people in London on this thing. WB2UFO. What do you think about it? Bye.
Well, I don't do much digital stuff.
when I say digital, I mean like FT8. In fact, I do almost none. I'm very active in D-Star, which is another digital voice mode, and Gary and I co-own a D-Star repeater here in Rolla. But even with all repeaters here lately, it doesn't seem to be as active as we'd like it to be. For as much time and money as we put into it, I'd like to see more participation on it. You know, just people using it. And we don't get as much, you don't get that on 2-meter analog either, and not like you used to. Maybe you guys in the city do up north, but boy, out here it's like crickets all the time. Anyway, Larry, I don't do much digital work. To me, it's kind of like watching paint dry. I like voice. I like doing CW, but not much into the digital stuff. Now, everybody's going to give me a thumbs down for that remark, but that's how I feel about it. Go ahead. I guess Larry's done.
I'm back. Okay.
Larry, you have a good day, and hope I'm not doubling with you right now. Thank you for coming by, and stay warm down. You probably don't have a trouble with any warmth down there, but stay safe down there in Arizona.
Here, Dublin.
Who put the quarters in it this morning?
Going to playing with it. I love the equipment. I don't really like FT8 all that much because you just sit there and watch it. What's happening here? Okay. But we'll see what happens anyway. Hey, I'm taking up too much time on monologuing. Everybody have a great time. I'm going to enjoy the good weather here. Anyone who comes by, come on by, I'll buy you dinner. WBQUFO on the WB0 VCM remote. Bye.
Okay, yeah, I unkeyed and you were talking, so we doubled, and then everybody had to tell me that too. So, man. Anyway, Larry, have a good day. Take care. Okay, we're going to open it up now for regular check-ins for the Breakfast Club. Guys, I know you can't hardly contain yourself, but try to spread them out a little bit. You can use phonetics if you want, but I know a lot of the call signs pretty well. But let's go ahead and go.
KU9S.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta.
Whiskey Delta 0 Alpha Alpha Hotel.
9 sugar.
9 IBB.
K0YEQ.
And the Alpha.
And 0YPD.
Kilo Alpha 8 Oscar India Delta.
Whiskey Charlie Juliet.
This is November 0 Alpha Juliet.
Whiskey 0 Golf Tango.
Is that you, Randy? Who was the Whiskey Zero station?
That was Randy.
Okay, well, everybody's saying good morning to each other and covered them up, so. All right, we got that. Let's see. I'm going to tell you who I have so far, and we'll take a second round here. I've got KU9S, I got AFT, I got Alpha Alpha Hotel, India Victor Victor, I got YEQ Fred, I got AA0IA, I got Phil and Sherman's call, YPD Mike, OID Milo, CJJ Mike, N0AJ, that's Jim, and I got W0GT, that's Randy. Now, who did I miss? Whiskey Foxtrot Zero Golf.
Alpha Charlie Niner, low voltage.
Okay, I got Steve, 0G, and I got low voltage, and there's a third station. Who was that?
CF0KUB.
Okay, John, we got you. You sound good this morning. Anyone else?
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Papa.
Sierra Papa AF5SP.
Okay, I got John, I got Jerry, and there was somebody else that doubled with Jerry. Who was that? The last station?
Alpha Foxtrot 5 Sierra Papa AF5SP.
Is that Greg?
Yeah, that's me, Dave. AF5SP.
All right, we got you. Anyone else?
K9AJP.
Okay, I got David on the list. Last call. Anyone else want to be added? Okay, we're moving on. KU9S, good morning. Come on in.
Hey, good morning, Dave. KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This are KU9S, Jerry, McChesney Park, Illinois.
where it is currently minus 1.8. Negative 1.8 degrees. Don't know what the high is going to be. I think it's going to be 15 or 20 or something like that. Tonight is supposed to get bitterly cold. I think 9 below tonight. Anyhow, I got up late this morning, and Jack's been out a couple times during the middle of the night, so I was up early and went back to bed. I'm talking about like 2 o'clock. Anyhow, I thought I was going to be way late checking in. Here was Larry talking when I got out here at 10 after. So, good morning to one and all. Thanks, Dave, for picking me up. Everybody have a good Saturday. KF0 X-Ray Quebec Kilowatt Uniform 9 Sierra. Adios.
All right, senor. Adios to you. Have a good weekend. Stay on that warm side of that door, man. Maybe a couple doors, for that matter. Have a good weekend, Jerry. WA0AFD, the voice of Chesterfield. You're up. Come on in and stand up, Walt.
Well, good morning, Dave, and a good morning to all the Breakfast Club on WA0AFD. Bill in Chesterfield, Missouri, at 2 degrees. 2 degrees with a high of 17. But they say the sun's going to be shining. Well, I tell you what, if old Chester, the farmer, is out there standing in his field this morning, I hope he has on his long underwear and a few other preventive clothing. Anyhow, well, now we're inside the zone. Next Friday, that'll be the 26th. The Gateway chapter of the Breakfast Club will hold its end of the month meeting. This is 9:30, the IHOP in Chesterfield, Missouri. It's exit 17 on 64. So if you're going to be in Metro St. Louis, we'd like to invite you to come on to the IHOP and enjoy the fellowship. Not a lot planned today. I will go to the Y, of course, and then I'm going to watch the Texas and the Ravens game, and then the Pack and the 49ers game. Of course, those are the NFL next layer of playoffs. 2 degrees up to 17. It's cold, Dave. WA0AFD. And thank you for taking the net.
Bill, you sound a little hot. Can you turn your mic gain down a notch or so?
Okay, hold on just a minute. I don't know. I'll get back to you, Dave. I don't do this on 718 enough. I'll put it down and call you back later. I'm sorry. WA0AFD.
No, that's okay. You just try talking quieter or something, because you're really pushing the edge there as far as your audio. It's like it's really close to getting harsh. Is that okay for me to say that?
Yeah, I just figured out how to do it. I backed it down about 10 units. Is that any better?
Yeah, I'd keep going a little bit just to take it down a little bit more.
I went from 30 to 20, 20 to 15. How's that?
I think that's better, and I think part of it's your voice, man, and maybe try talking quieter. Don't get so excited when you key up.
You're a real diplomat, buddy. In other words, back it off a little bit, and you're more than likely correct, but I'll leave it on 15 and say that's okay.
Yeah, I don't see much difference, really. So you're probably running way more than you need to. You're almost, you keep tickling 30 over on my meter, by the way. I'm not running any preamps here.
Okay, now I'm down to 10.
Yeah, I'd leave it at 15. I just think if you were running a lot higher than that, you probably didn't need to, because I'm not seeing a lot of difference.
Try zero.
What mic do you run there? Stock mic?
Yeah, well, I turned off the amplifier. I'm only running about 50 watts now. Does that make any difference?
Yeah, I think it sounds. Guys, you think that sounds better?
Yes, I do. KD9IBB.
Okay, well, right now I'm only running 50 watts, so I thought maybe I might do a little front-end overload, but you're telling me you like the 15, I'll leave it there. And there's 2 chances of me speaking softly, Dave. Swift and WA0AFD. Thank you much.
Well, I can appreciate that part. Might just try running less drive. Leave your mic keen and try running less drive. RF power into it. Maybe that's what you need to do. I don't know. Something you can play with. It just seemed like you're getting on the edge of harsh, and I've noticed this last few days, and I just wanted to tell you about it.
Turn compression off if you have it on.
Maybe I'm not going to afford to see what that is. I'm sorry for tying up your desk. Thank you, WA0AFD.
Well, somebody else made a good point. Are you running compression?
No, sir. No, I don't believe in compression.
All right. Well, you might try running less drive, like this one. You're running. What are you running? 811 or ALS 600? What are you running?
Yeah, this is the 780 driving in the ALS 600. That's the 600 watt MPP amp, WA0AFD.
Yeah, I don't know what the drive specs is for that amp, but you might try. I only run 35 here, but it's a different amp, so whatever works for you. All right, Bill, I got to get going here. Thanks for listening. WD0AAH, Walt, you're up. Come on in. And or is that Bravo 0? You can set me straight, Walt. Come on in. And stand up, Rick, IVV.
This is Whiskey Delta Zero Alpha Alpha Hotel. Handlers Mark and QTH Surprise, Nebraska. We're located about 80 miles straight west of Omaha. And AFD was getting up here to Nebraska a good S9 plus 10. So he's got plenty of power even with 50 watts. So I've got an ALS 600 and I'm only driving it with about 35 to 40 watts depending on the day. So I keep it backed off a little bit too. We're showing 16 below zero, negative 16 up here on the plains. And hopefully going to be warming up next week. Get up in the upper 20s, below 30s. So maybe that's our January thaw coming to greet us. So hopefully anyway. Well, thanks for calling in and have a good day. And thanks for letting me in for a hot cup at the Breakfast Club. Take care, Dave, and thanks for calling it from WD0AAH.
Mark, I apologize for getting your name wrong. I think that's kind of an insult when I do that. I'm sorry about that. Now, candidly, I got your call right written down, and I got Nebraska, so I got those two things right. But before you ever said it, I always go down and keep track of my states. I got WD0AAH, and I got NE. So all I got to do is remember to get your name right. Thanks for coming by. Have a good weekend. Stay on the cool side, warm side of the door. Take care. Thanks for coming by. KD9 IVV. That had a 0 in there, Rick. You're up. Come on in and send up Fred.
Hey, good morning. This is Rick, Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor in Spring Bay, Illinois, where we're below zero. We're 3 below. 3 below zero. They say it's going to top out about 11. And then tomorrow we're going to get back up to some reasonable temperatures, you might say. And you're banging here 30 over. So, and Bill, he was banging here 40 over for me. So we don't want to quote his enthusiasm. We love that, but I think you were correct in backing him off there a little bit. He sounded really good there at the end. Anyway, I'll get out of here. Kilo Delta 9, India Victor Victor.
N0 MAR.
Down to about 50 watts. Is that any better, Dave? WA0AFD.
Well, Bill, why don't you turn your drive down to 35 and let your amp go and see what your amp puts out. Run 35 watts of drive and see what your amp does.
Okay, I'll be back.
Comment.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Just a quick comment, Mike here, WHCJJ. Not so good out here in Ohio land. I don't know, you guys closer could really back off your RF gain, but scope would really tell the story. Anyway, back to net. Just my 2 cents worth, WHCJJ.
Yeah, I'm losing Bill up here in North Dakota.
Mike, I don't get your comments. Repeat what you said. I don't follow.
Yeah, I said I lost Bill up here pretty much in North Dakota.
Okay, well, we can get him back up. I mean, he wants to turn it back up, that's fine, but somewhere between his mic gain, he just sounded a little harsh, and I thought I'd bring that up. I don't want to affect his outgoing signal, but you don't want him sounding like crap either.
Well, wouldn't a scope show you what's really going on, Dave? W8CJJ?
Mike, I don't have a scope in my back pocket here.
Oh, I thought you were running a 7300. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I'm running a 9100.
Back in that W8CJJ.
All right, let's get moving here. Didn't mean to start a controversy. Anyway, Bill, you do what you want to do. I mean, it's just a comment. That's my opinion. You ask 10 people, you're going to get 10 different opinions. So let's leave it at that. K0YEQ, good morning, Fred. Come on in. And stand up, Sherman.
Well, good morning, Dave. K0YEQ. I've got -4 here in Lecompton. Supposed to get up to 12 in the sunshine. And then warm up Sunday and then some rain later on in the early part of the week. Maybe that'll melt some of the snow up here, Dave, and kind of get the ground cleared up. I don't have much else going on. Worked all week and taking a day of rest here today, and I'll probably do that again tomorrow so I can go back to work Monday. Anyway, I was watching what you were telling Bill there on my scope, and you had him on the right track, Dave. He'd been a little bit hard signal strength here on the audio scope. I'd been noticing it as well. I was going to talk to him about it Sunday night when he runs the net there for the Cousins, but it just needs a little tweak, nothing major, and we all need to hear that once in a while. Have a great day, everybody. K0YEQ 73 all.
And 0 MAR.
W80AFD.
KG5DX check-in.
Okay, I got Colorado checking in. Bill, don't keep turning your drive down. Just run it at about 35, 40 watts a drive and see how it does. I just think your audio was just too harsh. And I'm going to leave it at that. Don't get anxious about it. It's okay. I've got to get on and run this net, so we can work it out later. All right, I got KG5, I got Colorado on the list. Does anyone else like to be added?
November 0, Mike Alpha Romeo.
Morning. Good morning.
W0TRD, check-in.
Whiskey Alpha 9, Alpha Quebec.
I'm not technical enough to check in.
Well, you're on the list anyway. This is what I have. I got Colorado, I got MAR. I can't remember his name right now. I'll think about it in a minute. I got time. I got TRD, I got 8QQ, and I got FCG. Anyone else?
November 0, Yankee Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, and I have YWB. Anyone else? We're moving on. Fred, thanks for coming by, and thanks for your comments. I kind of consider you an expert at lots of this stuff. Anyway, you've been around a while, and thanks for the input on the scope. Appreciate it. I don't have a scope here. Don't have a waterfall, any of that stuff. All right, AA0IA, Ozark, Sherman, come on in. Stand up, Mike, YPD.
Well, thanks for checking me in, Dave. Appreciate it. Appreciate you taking care of the net. AA0IA, Ozark, Missouri, we're at 4 degrees, 4+ degrees. It's not on the negative side, so we're on, I think we're headed back up from here, and that sounds like it's going to be okay. Looking for a little falling weather first of the week, but maybe it'll be, won't be too bad. Let's see, Dave, I often wonder how my audio is on this rig. I'm just running 100 watts, and I'll always worry a little bit that my audio is overdriven a little bit. So any reports on that would greatly be appreciated. But I'll let you carry on. You got a little list there, and a lot of good signals coming in those arcs. Man, it seems like it's holding up pretty good. So thanks for checking me in. AA0IA.
Whiskey 5, Quebec Charlie.
Okay, I got QC added to the list. Any others? Okay, it's 6:30. I gotta get rolling. Sherman, I don't know. You sound fine. I mean, you might want to turn it down a little bit, but you don't sound harsh like Bill's audio was. Sorry, Bill. But you might be a little bit loud. I don't know. You sound great. You're 20 over. Signals are great this morning. Period. So, Bill, don't turn your drive down anymore. I'd leave it at 35 or 40 watts. Just, I don't know. Maybe running a little too much audio. I don't know, man. Try talking quieter, something like that. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that and move on here. N0YPD, Mike, you're up. Stand up, Milo.
Okay, good morning, Dave, and good morning to the group here on the BC. So, the signal there, Sherman, you were an S9 here into central North Dakota, so you had a good signal, no problem. Right now we're warming up slowly here, Dave. We're -7. It's supposed to go up to 9 above here, and it's the last cold day here that's going to get below 0 here anyway for, the next 10 days. So we should even be hitting some in the 30s next week. Looking forward to that. I still got to get out and work on my inverted L here for 160 meters. I lost my 160-meter loop here a while back, Dave. I don't think I told you about that, but I was supporting one of the legs on the side of my neighbor's, the grain elevator over here beside me, and they're starting to tear it down when it was kind of getting old, and so I got to wait till spring here and dig some holes and get some poles up in the air so I can get my 160 loop back in the air. I definitely miss it. It is a heck of a receiving antenna, too. So, all right, everybody have a good day. Thanks for the hot cup. We'll catch you later there, Dave. KF0XQ and 0YPD, Goodrich.
All right, Mike, S9 all the way. Yeah, I like mine. My loop antenna, 160. It's I need to go out there and do some work on the support ropes. It's just kind of laying up there right now. I got one that's completely messed up. The feed point corner is the rope's broken, but just kind of laying up there on the branches. So I need to get that back up in the clear a little bit. Get it away from the trees a little bit more. Anyway, thanks for coming by, Mike. Take care. KAOID, Milo, voice of St. Charles, you're up, and then stand up, the voice of Ohio.
Morning, Alice.
Morning, Owen.
Let's see, Dave. This is Olin or Alice or whoever. Dave, you are 40 over, Dave. You are 40 over on the SX-117 Helicopters, 40 over. And boy, the signals are really great today. I think we were hearing everybody really, really good. Hey, Dave, I've got 1 degree. That's 1 on the plus side, and my computer says we're going to go up to 18. It's going to be better tomorrow. High temperature is supposed to be somewhere around freezing, 32 or 33. That's better. The thing I'm concerned about is the forecast for Monday. They say we might get some freezing rain. That's always a problem if you got ice, freezing rain, and bringing the wires down and the branches down and everything like that. But the good news, the better news is Tuesday, and that's when it's going to really warm up. So we hope we can get past the freezing rain, Dave. Thanks an awful lot for doing it. You sound great. And 40 over here on the helicopters. K8OID. Thanks, Dave.
I like that Helicopters radio. You sound pretty good on it. You can tell it's a vintage radio. No offense, but you sound good and loud on it, for sure. Anyway, thank you for coming in. W8CJJ, you're up, Mike. Come on in. And stand up Jim, AJ.
All right. Good morning, Dave. Good morning to all that can hear me. Great signals this morning, Dave. This is Mike, W8CJJ. We are at 5 degrees. 5 degrees, no wind. Going to go up to about 17, 18 today. We'll take whatever comes our way. And anyway, not a whole lot for the net. You've got a great signal in here, Dave. You're 20 over 9, and Milo was 10 over 9. So thanks for doing the net, Dave. Thanks for the cup of coffee, and enjoy all the criticism. Back to net control. This is W8CJJ. Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Thanks for coming in. You're good copy this morning, 10 over. From Ohio to Missouri, good copy. That's pretty far, man. Anyway, thanks for coming in, and take care. This is KF0XQ. My name is Dave, and this is the Breakfast Club. N08J, Jim, haven't heard you for a while. Because I don't get up early during the week. I've gotten spoiled. Come on in and make one, bud, and stand up. Randy, Golf Tango.
Yeah, KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This is N08J, Jim in O'Fallon, Missouri. Good morning, Dave, and everybody else on the net. We have been running the 4 o'clock net on Saturdays, and usually whenever I'm finished with that, I just go back to bed, because it's 5 o'clock, but today I decided I'd stay up a little bit longer and check into your net there. I listened to Rich's net on the 5 o'clock hour. Signals are pretty good here. We've got 0 degrees here right now. Supposed to get up to 18 today. And I hope it starts to warm up. We still got a little dusting of snow on the ground, but not much. And whenever the sun comes out, it usually will melt off the driveway and the street and so on. But it's pretty cold. Listen back to you there, Dave. Thanks for getting me in there, and we'll see you later. KF0XQ in 0AJ. Morning, Jerry.
Duffy, was that you in there from Florida? Okay, I'm going to get you in a second. I'm going to put you down on the list. I got KJ4FCN, and was there anybody else that wanted to check in? Okay, I missed that remark. Duffy, I'm going to take you now, okay? KJ4FCN, come on in, and I'll get back to Jim in a second. Did you say 3-4? Boy, that's kind of chilly for you guys, isn't it? Well, you stay on the warm side of the door till it warms up. We got 1 degree here this morning, so you're still doing better. All right, take care. Thanks for coming by. Check you off the list, but I'll call you again. Back to Jim. Jim, 20 over all the way. Good copy as always. You always sound great. Thanks for coming in, and there's been most of the mornings anymore. I don't get up till, I'm not going to tell you when, but because I don't really have to. Here lately it's been kind of cold, and it's kind of nice to keep your feet warm. So anyway, quit rambling here. Have a good weekend, Jim. Take care. W0GT, Randy, you're up, and then stand up Steve, 0G.
Morning, Randy.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Say hi to Dave Lou from Kathy and me. KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. W0GT in West Burlington, Iowa, where we have 8 degrees below zero, Dave. And we had some more snow the other day, and we got still over 20 inches on the ground. So we got hit hard during the last week or so. Anyway, you're sounding good as usual. Good signal. Say hi to Jim there ahead of me. And just a blanket good morning to everybody. We're going to stay on the warm side of the door, Dave. KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club, W0GT.
All right, Randy, 10 over, good copy as always. You always sound good. Thanks for coming by, and have a safe weekend. Stay warm, man. WF0G, Steve, come on in and make one, and stand up low voltage.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all on the net here this morning. This is Whiskey Fox Girl Golf, Steve, in Ocho, Missouri. 3 degrees down here now. And looking for 23 or so later. That's as good as it's going to get for us. Dave, if you don't like FT8, also don't like FT8 operators, you got to be testing me, man. I was just looking at that log. I started playing with FT8 2 years ago, and I've got 12,915 contacts here in the QRZ log. Amongst all of them, maybe minus 45, 40 to 15 or something. I don't know. But anyway, just 12,900 contacts. So I do like to watch my grass grow. Back to you. WF0G clear.
All right, well, good for you, Steve. I just don't do it, you know. It's each his own, you know. That's what's cool about the hobby. There's so many facets. And some guys enjoy doing that. I just don't. I like the voice thing, and I do some CW from time to time, but I like getting on HF voice and tearing it up a little bit. So, anyway, thanks for coming in, and thanks for your comments, and take care. Maybe we'll see you at Ham Fest one of these days down there. I know there's one coming up in March. I don't have much to sell right now, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. Have to see. I've got some odds and ends. But anyway, Steve, thanks for coming by. Take care. AC9LV, John, you're up. And then stand up another John in Waynesville.
Good morning, Dave. KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club. John here on this end, AC9LV, Rockford, Illinois. We've got -1 here. Cold, windy, going to get up to about 13 today, according to Weather Underground. But the sun is shining, and the day's light is getting longer, about another minute and 57 seconds or something more of daylight there, so we'll take that there. As far as FT8, dabble around that a little bit there. It's very impersonal for sure, but I don't have any 160-meter antennas here, I made contacts cross country with 5 watching a terribly mismatched antenna. Who knows what's actually hitting out there with a mismatch? Coast to coast on 160 on FT8, so it's a pretty fascinating theory behind how it works there. So that's the way it goes here. Well, today is my wife's 80th birthday. 80. Wow. I'm taking her to dinner tonight and her concert downtown here. It's ABBA cover band here, and I love ABBA. So go down there and hang out at the Coronado Theater here in Rockford there. And who knows what happens there after that there. So we'll get to that when we get to that there. Good morning, my neighbor Jerry up the river there, and everybody on the Breakfast Club there. Back to you, Dave. Thanks for pouring me a hot cup. AC9LV.
Morning, John. ORD.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Bob. Morning, Jerry.
Somebody's radio's broke. He's sending the CW. ORD, you want to be added to the list?
Please do add me. Yeah, I'll be happy to be on the list.
You need a relay?
You're number 29. I'm at number 16 right now. We're doing fine. Okay. Let's get moving here. John, thanks for coming by. You're 10 over all the way, just so you know. KF0KUB, John, Waynesville, Missouri. Come on in and make one. And stand up Jerry, STP.
Missouri. You have a whole 1 degree now, going 16. Looks like you're going to have a nice bright day, and maybe some rain coming Monday morning. So, time to stay on the one side of the door, definitely. Grab my cup of hot chocolate and sit back and listen for a while. 70 degrees.
All right, John, thanks for coming by. 10 over on peak. I hope everybody else is hearing you as well as I am. Thanks for coming by, and take care. K9STP, Jerry, you're up, and then stand up Greg in New Mexico.
AC9KX.
Got you, Brad.
WV0 Golf Alpha Charlie.
Now there's Walt. Got you on the list. Okay, I missed that last comment. Who was that?
Whiskey 9, Quebec, Juliet, Quebec.
Morning, Keith. Morning. Is that W9QJQ? All right. I'm going to have to draw a line in the sand, guys, and take no more check-ins, or I'm going to run out of time here. Who was that before, Walt? I got ORD, and then there was Walt, and then QJQ. Who's the fourth station? I didn't get the call written down.
At 9 LES, top of the hour.
No, it wasn't you.
It was somebody else. Tried to check in. I didn't get the call sign before GAC. Who was that? Come on, it's not that hard. I'll put a question mark. I'll skip over it. Okay, I'm going to get going here. I got to get wrapped this up. Jerry, you're up. Come on in.
Was it Brad?
Okay. I was just waiting my turn. Anyway, don't you love it when you hear somebody call and you ask them to come back and it's just dead silence? It's like, duh. Anyway, this is K9 STP on the east coast of Iowa, where it's -7, -7 degrees. And it's rocking all the way up to about 5 degrees. So I went up to the Locking Dam yesterday, and OMG, the eagles are really out in force, fishing the open water below the rollers of the dam, and I just had a good time sitting there and watching the majestic birds, and thinking that it's nice of the Lord to provide the fish for the birds to eat. So anyway, kind of a far shot to get any good pictures, but so I just, as a four-wheel drive pit bull, and I just sat in the car, and she snored and I watched. So hopefully everybody's got a good day going. I'm going to go out to breakfast with my friends, and yeah, I've got at least one, and we'll scratch, grab, spit, and tell lies, and solve all the world's problems that they don't solve down there in Chesterfield. So I'm waving a hand there at Bell and my friend David up there in Rochester. So hopefully everybody's got a good one planned, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow. When from 7 to 8, I'll be the host, K9 STP.
All right, Jerry. Fine business. 10 over all the way from Iowa to Missouri. Thanks for coming in. Take care. AF5SP, Greg, I kind of forgot about you. Come on in, make one, and stand up, David, AJP.
Good morning, Dave. KF0ST, and all the breakfast clubbers from AF5SP. Greg calling in from the high chaparral of the East Mountains, north central New Mexico, about 30 miles south of Santa Fe, with a relatively warm morning compared to some of the other stations. I'm flatlining at 26 degrees right now. The yearly cruise shift is only 1/12 of an inch so far, and we ended up last year with 9.63 inches, which wasn't too bad. Anyway, got a little tiny bit of snow left on the property from 10 days ago, and we're back to just clear, cold weather with some wind. Anyway, it's been a while since we chatted. So back to you, KF0XT from AF5SC.
All right, Greg, I heard everything you said. You're S9 into Rolla, Missouri today. Thanks for coming by, and take care. K9AJP, Rochester. Come on in, David, and stand up, Paul, in Colorado.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Good morning to the group KF0XQ, K9AJP. Yep, David up here, Rochester, cold, Minnesota, -10, Dave. -10, and I just saw our wind chills. Well, we're going to stay about 8 below with our wind chills this afternoon. Headed all the way up there about 5, 6 degrees. Somebody said 8 degrees. I don't know, something like that. A couple different theories there where we're going today. But a big warm up this week. Looking forward to that. By golly, ain't looking forward to the rain snow mix there stuff on top of the snow we got. Only about 8 inches on the ground, but I'll tell you what, that'd make it tough on the old critters, that's for sure. Anyway, Dave, you got a long list and a short time to get there. KF0XQ, K9AJP. Thanks for doing it.
-8 in Tyler, WB6AMY.
Morning, Cal.
Hey, good morning.
KG5, FNB.
Okay, I got Tommy. And, Cal, did you want to be added?
Yeah, you can add me, and I think I stepped on, somebody did on YTH.
Yeah, it's probably Steve, KD0YTH. Okay, guys, listen, I'm not going to take any more check-ins because I'm running way over. So let's get rolling here. KG5DX, Paul, you're up, and then stand up, Jake.
Okay, morning, Dave, everybody, on this Saturday morning. Well, we've got 19. Supposed to get to 35 today. Wednesday and Thursday we had 52. Yesterday we had 26. Of course, that's still better than last weekend when we were underwater. Well, see the guy over in Garden City, he's pouring the coals to it down there on 70. Anyway, everybody have a good day. Keep warm for the most part. I know somebody's down in Gulf Shores, Alabama, that says it's not too much on the beachfront side down there right now. Anyway, yeah, and you can run AM here. That's permissible. No code requirement at all for pretty soon there'll be more hams that can speak Spanish than no code. Anyway, thanks for being there, KG5DX.
Right, Paul. Good copy as always. That's 9 to 10 over. You always sound good into Missouri. Thanks for coming by. N0MAR, Jake, you're up. Come on in and stand up, Mr. TRD.
Hi, good morning, Dave. KF0XQ and 0MAR from Ramsey, Minnesota. I got minus 9 degrees here, and clear skies. Going up today to a high of 10. Boy, we're going to be feeling like it's a heat wave here. So not much else going on. We're just going to wait it out here and hope for the best. I did fix my amplifier yesterday. I found out what was wrong with it. It was the cord. The negative cord going from the power supply to the amplifier fell off. I mean, I just touched it and it fell off. It was like being held by 3 pieces of wire, and that was it. And this number 8 gauge also. Anyway, that's what I got here. We're driving it with 10% on the old 7300 this morning and getting right around the 450 watts. N0MAR, back to you there, Dave.
All right, Jake, good copy. S9, but you sound louder than that. Thanks for coming in. Take care and have a safe weekend. Stay warm, man. W0TRD, you're up, and then stand up, Bill, AQQ.
KF0XQ. Hey, Dave, good morning to you. You're having a fun net. It's been a gas running along with you here this morning. Good morning, Breakfast Club. Over here in Iowa City, who can complain? I heard Jake, Jake, with your minus 9. We're negative 3.8, negative 3.8, Dave. Wind blowing like everyone else, wind blowing, wind chill. If you like it cold, we got a lot of it. Got a lot of snow here as well. And so we're just kind of charging away through the weekend. I do FT8 occasionally, but it's kind of like watching paint dry, but like when it's real cold like this and you can't get out, it's at least something to do different now. But that's my participation there. If Rick, KD0, I think it is, India Victor, he said he's going to start making syrup, tapping sap and making syrup, and hey Rick, why don't you bottle up a couple jugs and send them over? W9GWZ Gary up there in Wild and Wacky Barren, Wisconsin, he used to bring down a couple jugs, and it was always a big hit and for the fundraiser, on the silent auction there, and just a nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, there you go. That was my commercial. W0, Dave, what a fun net. Thanks for being out there. You're sounding A-OK up this way. Well, most everyone is. Sounds just like they always sound. W0TRD, Iowa City, best 7-3.
N0HWJ. From the silent auction, and there's just a little bit left, KU9F.
All right. I'm not taking any more check-ins, Don. I'm running out of time, so you'll have to wait till next hour. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Let's see, where am I? WA98QQ. Mark first. Mark, have a good day. Thanks. WA98QQ. Bill, come on in and stand up FCG. Tom.
Well, good morning, Dave, and all the breakfast clubbers out there. WA98QQ here in Hot Springs Village, showing 12 degrees. And looking forward for the weather to break warm. This is about the longest cool spell and the coldest cold spell I've experienced since I've moved south here out of Nine Land. But well, I guess records are made to be broken. So anyway, we'll get through it, and looking forward to springtime. Won't be too far down the road for sure. Thanks for getting me in, Dave. Keep it short. I know you're running out of time. KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club, WA9AQQ in Hot Springs Village, Oregon.
All right, Bill. Solid 20 over. Thanks for coming in. Take care. K0FCG, the voice of West Plains. Come on in and then stand up YWB.
Hey, good morning to you, Dave. Big good morning to everybody here on the good old Breakfast Club. Thanks for pouring the coffee this morning, and thanks for sending some my way here to get my Saturday morning going. And before I forget it, somebody, I guess Jerry up at the Chesney Park, was talking about the syrup he picked up at the BC picnic last year. Jerry, I was the one that brought that. Gary, GWZ, had given that to me several years ago, and I found it last summer, so I took it down to the picnic, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. Dave, we're going to be headed up through Rolla later on today, so I would appreciate it if you would kind of get out there and get the traffic situation squared away so it doesn't take us about a half hour to get through town. But we're headed up north for a basketball game and then a funeral on Monday. And you guys talking about what you operate, I know, Dave, you and I have had this conversation before. I'm 99.9% CW, and then the Breakfast Club, and that's the sum total of my operation. I guess I'm kind of old school. I've never done any of the digital modes, and I doubt that I ever will. Anyway, you need to get on with it, so here we go. KF0XQ and the good old Breakfast Club. This is K0FCG. Back to you, Dave.
All right, Tom. Have a good weekend. Drive safe coming up through here. N0YWB. Bob, Robert, come on in and make one, and stand up Steve, QC.
Yeah, good morning to everybody in the Breakfast Club. You know, the only one that ever called me Robert was my mother, and I was in trouble. Anyway, we got -8 degrees in Amana, Iowa. No wind at the moment, but that's supposed to change. Supposed to have high wind chill today and blowing snow. Good day to be inside. Anyway, not much else to add. Just hoping everybody has a good weekend. N0YWB.
Yeah, okay, Bob. You have good clean audio, and your signal's like 10 over. You sound great. Thanks for coming in. W5QC, Steve, come on in and make one, and then stand up that ORD guy.
Morning, Steve.
Hey, good morning, Tom. Good morning, Dave, KF0XQ in the Breakfast Club. This is W5QC, Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas, where we're enjoying 16 degrees. Only going to get up to 30 today. A little cooler than what it has been the past couple of days. It's warmed up into the 40s. Sun shining and melted most of the snow off. You see a patch every now and then, but anyway, it's melting real quick. But then we got another cold snap. Going to have rain all on it next week, what they're saying. A little concerned about Monday, though, being rain or something else. It's going to be cold, and they're calling for rain Monday. Got to make a trip to Bryant, about 80 miles away Monday. So anyway, be looking at the weather for that there. I know you're running short, Dave, so we'll make it short here and say happy birthday to John's wife from Melinda and me here in Arkansas. Very happy birthday. Sounds like you got a real good day planned for her, and going to have a good day today. That's all I have. Thanks a lot for the hot cup of coffee this morning, Dave. Everybody have a good, safe weekend. See everybody morning this hour. Tomorrow morning this hour here on the Breakfast Club. This KF0XQ, this is W5QC, Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas, sir.
All right, Steve. Thanks for coming by. Take care. Have a good weekend. Stay warm. N9ORD, Bob, come on in and make one. And then stand up Brad, KRX.
And a good morning, Dave. KF0XQ, N9ORD. Top of the morning to you and everyone out there that can hear me. And we'll make it quick here. Our current temperature is 4 degrees. It's up. It went up 2 degrees now this morning. Up to 4 degrees. Forecasted high is 16 degrees. I'm talking about a bit of a sunny day. But it looks like it's going to start out a bit on the cloudy side. And we're looking at, we probably got a good, still got a good 5 inches of snow on the ground, but it's been cold, and it's going to get colder tomorrow. So we'll see. Maybe the sunshine will help me out a little bit on that. But anyway, hey, thanks for being there, Dave. Sounding good, man. I got you a 5.9 plus 20. Hey, how's my signal doing? Just kind of wondering with all the cold weather over here. How's my signal back to you? N9 ORD.
You're 10 over, Bob.
All right, thank you much. Good. As long as we're doing okay and it sounds good. Thanks, Dave.
Yep, your audio always sounds real clean. Do you run amplifier?
No, I really do not. I'm on my Icom 7300, and now I've had it almost 7 years. You know, I hooked it up. It's 100 watts, stock hand mic, but I do attribute a lot to my homebrew fan dipole for 40 and 80. And it's just the way it come out. It's up on my tower. Apex is about 48 feet. And I tied it off to the safest location I can. And I just lucked out really good. Yeah, I got the amplifier, and I have a Kenwood hooked up to that. That's a kilowatt, but I don't use it. I get really good reports on this, and I love this SDR radio and the capabilities this 7300's got of knocking out the noise and excellent receive audio. And I'm told the transmit audio is pretty darn good, so, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right, you sound great. Thanks for coming in. Have a good weekend, okay? You always sound good, though, audio-wise. Even if your signal's down, you still sound good. Thanks for coming in. I got to get moving, guys, because it's 7 o'clock here. Let's see here. KC9KRX. Brad, you're up, and then stand up, Walt. Brad, second call. KC9KRX, you're up.
KS0X2, KC9KRX, good morning to all. 6 degrees, 6 degrees. Everybody have a good morning, 73 all. Let's wrap it up there, KC9KRX.
Thanks, Brad. WB0GAC, Walt, you're up. And then stand up, Keith, QJQ.
WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie in Olathe, Kansas, where the current temperature is -2. On its way up to 12 later today, Dave. You're 5.9 plus 10 and sounding good. I won't hold it. KF0XQ, WB0 Golf Alpha Charlie. Back to you.
Yeah, good job, Walt. You're 10 over. Thanks for coming in. Stay warm up there. W9TJQ, Keith in Wisconsin. Come on in and stand up, Cal.
Good morning, Dave. I'm going to make it short and quick here. We got -5 degrees. -5 and supposed to be up to 18. Everybody be good, be safe, stay warm. Thanks for letting me get in there.
All right, Keith. Take care. Have a good weekend. WB6AMY. Mr. Cal, come on in and stand up, Tommy.
I'll do it fast. You sound good. You're about 35 over. 35 over today. We're -8. No wind, and it's dark, so I don't know what we're cloudy or not. I haven't opened the drapes yet because I haven't been up that long. Again, you sound good. I'm clear. WB6AMY.
Okay, Cal, you're 10 over, but this is a stingy meter radio, so you sound great. Your audio always sounds great. Thanks for coming in. Let's go to Azel. KG5FNB. Tommy, you're up, and then stand up, Steve, YTH.
Hey, good morning to you there, Dave, and to everybody on the net. This is KG5FNB. Tommy here in Azel, Texas. Got 19 degrees this morning, going up to about 38. It's going to be cool all day long. But anyway, just wanted to say howdy, God bless each and every one of you, and y'all be safe out there, whatever you do. This is KG5FNB. Thank you.
Okay, Tommy, S9, but 10 over on peak. So you're doing great this morning from Texas. Thanks for coming in. 80YTH, Steve, you're my tail gunner. And then stand up, buckle in the next hour, net control.
KF0XQ and the Breakfast Club. This is 80YTH, Steve, and New London is here. Good morning, Dave, and good morning, everybody on the net. Well, we're at -5 degrees, only going up to 13, but at least that's a little bit warmer than what we had yesterday. Supposed to have sunshine today, Dave. Thank you for running that. Hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for running. KF0XQ, 80YTH.
All right, Steve, S9 all the way. Thanks for coming in. N9LEN. Len, come on in and make one. I'll give you my weather conditions, and then I'll turn this net over to you.
Okay, Dave. Sounds good. Let's see, we're looking at about 0 degrees right now, and it looks like a warming trend coming up, and we could sure use that. So how is your net, and what's your temperature like over there?
All right. We have my net. Let's start with the weather first. It's 2 degrees now. We're up 1 degree from the start of the net. And our high today, it says 21 now. Earlier it said 19. So they've changed the forecast slightly. But it's still pretty cold here, 2 degrees. And we have mostly clear skies here. So it's going to stay cold, I think. With ULEN, I had 36 check-ins. And I had 15 states represented. It was a great net. The signals are good. Hope it holds up for you. Appreciate everybody coming by, and had some good discussion this morning. 7-3, and stay on the warm side of the door. This is KF0XQ.
Good job, David.
Good job, David.
Yes, good job. And thank you for all you do for the Breakfast Club. We appreciate it. Okay, I think we're all set here. Well, good morning. This is the final edition for today of the Breakfast Club, where old-timers are never forgotten. Newcomers are always welcome. The Breakfast Club is non-controversial and non-political in nature. Comments to world affairs should be limited and non-divisive. You don't have to be a member to check in. All you need is a license to operate in this frequency. My call is N9LEN. I'm located in Janesville, Wisconsin, which is about halfway between Madison, Wisconsin, and Rockford, Illinois. I'm looking at 0 degrees. I'll be your next caller for this final edition of the Breakfast Club for today. Before we get started, I'd like to take a moment of silence in remembrance of the valiant troops that have passed on from our net, and those who have given their lives in defense of our great country. A moment of silence. Everybody runs through that a little differently. I run mine differently. I'm using a NetLogger data program, folks. And if you want to see where you're at and who's checked in, I'll try to keep up. This is a pretty rip-roaring net here compared to mid-cars yesterday, which I'm net controlled. But we end up always making it. If I don't get you in right away, don't worry about it. I stay here till the end. So I stay here till everybody's all checked in. If you get checked in and you have to leave for any reason, let me know and somehow we'll squeeze you in. We're just going to leave, okay? All relays will be appreciated. Do we have any emergency traffic? Emergency traffic, call N9LEN. Okay, nothing heard. Do we have any mobile stations out there? Mobile stations, call N9LEN. Okay, nothing heard. Is there any remote stations? And what I mean by remote station is you're transmitting somewhere other than your normal home QTH. Is there any remote stations? Call N9LEN. Nothing heard on that. Okay, I got a quick list going right now. I have Whiskey 9, Quebec, Juliet, Quebec. I have Rockford, John, Oak Creek, Jim, and Glenn from Rio, Arizona. So with this, who would like to check into the Breakfast Club? Call N9LEN.
Uniform 9 Sugar, KU9N.
Delta Echo Hotel.
KU9S.
This is N0
Minnesota Amateur Radio, N0MAR.
N0 Hotel Whiskey Juliet.
November 0 Kilo Papa Hotel.
City 0 Golf 7.
Golf 0 Victor Golf Oscar. City 0 YTH.
That last one trying to check in, you were a real light one. Come on back with your call sign.
Kilowatt Delta 0 Yankee Tango Hotel. City 0 YTH.
Kilowatt Delta 0 Tango Golf.
W9DON.
Romeo Yankee.
KB9DEH. Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel.
I heard you before.
Okay, I must have had my squads turned up there, and some stations were blocked out. But here's who I have, and don't worry, if I don't get you in the first round, I stay here till the end. I have KU9F, I have Farmer Jerry, November 0 Hotel Whiskey Juliet, November 0 Kilo Papa Hotel, W0 Golf Zulu, DGO, Steve White CH, I have you, W9DON. There's a station ending in Yankee Foxtrot. Can you come back with your full call sign?
WA9, Romeo Yankee Foxtrot.
All right, of course I have you. Who else would like to check in?
Kilowatt Delta 0, Tango Golf.
Kilo 9 Sierra Tango Papa, K9FCP.
Tango Golf and FCP, I have you. Who else?
Kilowatt Delta 0, Tango Golf.
Yeah, I have you. Tango Golf. You're right next to Russell, your brother. Who else would like to check in? Call N9LEN. Okay, I'm going to go back to the top of the list. Is the Whiskey 4 Alpha Delta India out there? How about Whiskey 9 Quebec Juliet Quebec? The CSL. Okay, Whiskey 9 Quebec Juliet Quebec. Come on up for some wet tail breakfast cup coffee from 99LAN and stand by John.
Okay, well, good morning again. Yep, temperature's still at a -5 here in central Wisconsin and Gleason. Oh, we got about maybe 3 inches of snow on the ground, but it was a cold week. We'll get up to 18 degrees a day, and we're looking forward to next week when we hit 40. So I'm not a winter person no more like I used to be, so I'm kind of fun and happy where I am. All right, thank you for that good counsel on hot coffee, and I'll get it back to Nick and Phil.
Okay, there's Gleason Chief. What's the last Juliet Quebec? -5 degrees. It's 5 degrees.
Hi. Yeah, I'm here, Len. Thanks for getting me on your list there. Nice surprise here. You actually listen. Great net control operator you are. This is John AC9LV, Rockford, Illinois. We've got a -1 here. -1 here in Rockford. And, oh, boy. I'm seeing signs of spring. I'm starting to notice a little more daylight already, and got to think positive about that here. And looking forward to tomatoes and maybe a little better luck on some monarch butterflies there this year. It was horrible last 2 years. It's pretty bad. So that's all we got here. My wife's 80th birthday today. We'll be partying until we fall asleep there. So back to you, Len. Good morning. My neighbor Jerry up the river there, too. KU9F there. N9LEN. Running the net there. AC9LV. Thanks, Len.
Happy birthday to Mary Lou.
Thanks, Jerry.
Oh, you have a birthday boy. Happy birthday.
That's my wife's birthday, actually. She's big 80.
Okay, well, we'll say happy birthday to you anyways, because perhaps we missed it. Hi. Okay, that's my neighbor John, AC9LV. Yep, we'll be talking vegetables and gardening and tree planting and all that good stuff pretty soon. Not right now. -1 degrees in Rockford. Enjoy the day. Oak Creek Jim is next. K9 Whiskey Yankee Bravo. Stand by Anal Club. Jim, come on in for some Easter coffee from N9LEN.
Yeah, N9LEN. Hello there, Len, and hi to Jerry there. This is Jim in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Well, I got checked in automatically again. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We got 5 degrees. Boy, it's still cold. And what snow is down there, part of which is frozen slush and
part of which is, he said he got 1 inch yesterday. It's sitting there, and as far as I'm concerned, it's going to stay there. I'm not going out at 5 degrees and freezing to get it up. Anyway, it's nice being on the list automatically here. I avoid the freight train check-in rush at the start of the net. I never try to check in at the start of a net anyway. It's like trying to always be number one boarding a plane. Why? Everybody on the plane is going to the same place anyway, so thanks for having me in here. Now I can sit back and have coffee and listen to everybody else on the net. N9LEN, K9WYB.
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet, Juliet.
Okay, sorry for the delay there. Okay, Jim, we have you at 5 degrees Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Enjoy the day. Bring up AAO Glen out there, K7GN. Okay, how about my neighbor Jerry, K9S? Jerry, come on in for some winter coffee and stand by Farmer Jerry. Jerry, McChesney Park, come on in.
Hey, good morning, Len, and good morning to one and all. It is cold here, Len. Minus 5.555. Negative 5.555. It was earlier, it was -1. It was last hour, but boy, it's gotten cold here this last hour, Len. And good morning to one and all. Happy birthday to John's wife, Mary Lou, and everybody have a good Saturday. N9LEN. I've heard some rumors about they're having a breakfast next week, but I won't be there, so you'll have to find out from somebody else who's going. KU9S. Good morning, all.
Charlie, Juliet, Juliet.
Mike, can you come back with your full call sign?
I sure can. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet, Juliet. I must have got a little click on the mic switch there. Always use the full call sign, man. Catching that.
Oh, that's okay. No, don't worry, we got you. You're right after STP. Yeah, okay, Jerry, I heard about that too. If somebody wants to get the instrument, I'd like to see if I'd be available. And I'd sure like to join you guys. So, somebody want to get the instrument later on about that up-and-coming breakfast in the area, that'd be great. -5 in McChesney Park, KU9S. Enjoy the day. Okay, up next is another one of our Breakfast Club net controllers. That's Farmer Jerry, KB9G8. And then Standby Don in Orchard, Nebraska. Jerry, come on in for some hot chocolate. Some winter hot chocolate from N9LEN.
Okay, N9LEN, Lynn with the old Breakfast Club in Gainesville, Wisconsin. Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel, Cherry Prairie City, Illinois, where the sun's going to come over the ridge and look like it's going to shine today. And it's not going to be all that warm, I don't think. We're showing -6 right now after a low of -7. 82% humidity, 30.65 in the barometric pressure, rising sharply. Wind is showing north at 9 miles an hour, up to 11. -18 wind chill. And I think we're going to stay in the negative figures on the wind chill all day today. Might get to 0 for a high. So that's about it for here, Len. Thanks for doing the service. And I do my net on Friday mornings at 5 a.m. on the Breakfast Club. So back to you. Thanks for doing the service. N9LEN, Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel.
Put up I think I checked into your net last night. So, normally I don't get up that early, but sometimes I do. Jerry's calling KB9G8, Prairie City, 6 degrees, and down the day. Okay, pressing on. Next I have Orchard John, November 0, Hotel Whiskey Juliet, and then standby quarters. John, come on in for some winter coffee from N9LEN.
Yeah, good morning, Len. How's the coffee?
All right, come on in.
Okay, very good. Well, we're at 15 below this morning. Thank goodness we don't have any wind. It'd be a hell of a lot below it. Anyway, we've had below zero weather here for, oh my God, I guess it's been about almost 2 weeks now. We've had a couple of days where we got above the zero, but we didn't get above freezing. And I have about 3 feet of snow on the ground, and it's not going anywhere. I've had my guy come up here with a snow plow that comes in, and I have a long, long driveway from one street to the other behind my home, because I live on a corner lot. And I've got snow piled around here. Oh, I'm looking for a hill somewhere, because I have this impression that I'm at a ski lodge area. Nice to talk to you guys this morning. I'm running the old FT1000D at a couple hundred watts. I hope it's working okay. Back to you, Len.
Just down in Orchard, Nebraska with minus 16 degrees. And he's been how many years now you had a hand operator down?
Well, we went down to 22 below about a week ago.
22. And I have a little neighbor. He's been a ham operator for over 66 years. QSL?
QSL, buddy, 66 active years. And I moved 4 times, and I put a tower up every time I moved.
And still learning.
Yes, still learning. Boy, isn't that the truth?
I think we're all still learning. We should be always learning. Okay, Don, thank you for checking in. You're number 10 on the Net Logger program. Enjoy the day.
You too. Thanks, Len.
The first quarter step, November 0 Kilo Papa Hotel, standby New London, James. Porter, come on in for some winter coffee from M9LEN.
M9LEN, and this is November 0 Kilo Papa Hotel, Porter down here in Lathrop, Missouri. On the front porch, we have 3 degrees below zero. The National Weather Service has it at 6 below this morning, and they say we're going to be at 8 for the high today, above zero. Anyway, not much going on. Got home from the hospital on Wednesday from having a total knee replacement and getting along pretty good. And I think physical therapy will be here at the house after a while. I'm not sure. They're supposed to call and let me know if it's today or tomorrow. So anyway, Len, it's supposed to be today, so we'll probably be doing that here after a while. But anyway, thank you very much for running the net. We greatly appreciate it. Over.
And we appreciate you checking in. That's Porter, and we'll be talking farming and crops pretty soon, Porter. It's always a wonderful subject. Minus 3 degrees on the Slope, Missouri. Enjoy the day. New London, Gene is next. WZ in South Carolina, standby Downers Grove Bob. Gene, come on in for some winter coffee from M9LEN.
Good morning, Lenny. Good morning to you and all the breakfast clubbers out there. This is Gene on Sweet Spirits Farm near New London in northeast Missouri. The temperature here right now is 4 below zero. It's predicted to get up to 13 and then back down to 2 tonight. So the band conditions are pretty good tonight. Background noise is well controlled, seems like. So I'll say a howdy to old Don D-O-N and Larry UFO and Jerry KU9S and Bill AFD and Dave HDM and Steve YTH. So that's about it from here, Len. Thank you ever so much for taking the net, and I will look forward to next time. W0 Gulf Zulu.
Okay, Gene, sounds good. We have you at minus 4 degrees. You take care. Good signal as usual. Enjoy your day. Okay.
this is another one of our breakfast tidbits and truers. That's Downers Grove Bob. Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar, and then standby New London Steve. Bob, come on in for some come in for some winter coffee from N9LEN, standby Steve.
Okay, very good morning. Very good morning to you, Len, N9LEN and the Breakfast Club, WB9BGO. Bob here in Downers Grove, Illinois. And I switched over to my old great TR4C and warming up in the background for a while, getting ready for a couple of things, a couple of nets I checked into, and like to fire up the old radio on a Saturday. And also helps warm the shack on a cold winter day. My temperature outside's going up and down. This morning at 4 a.m. it was warm, and then it went to about 6, and now it's back down to 3. So kind of waiting for it to top off. But I think they're saying a high today is 15, which is not all that high. It's going to be another stay inside kind of day, Len, and that's pretty much what I plan to do here. I don't think we had any snow overnight. We had a little dusting the night before, but cleared all that off yesterday. Didn't leave the house yesterday. I'm sure I'm going to leave it today. We'll wait and see. So with that, back to you. Thanks for running the nuts, and hopefully I'm close to frequency. This thing kind of drips a little bit. You know the old radio. You get close. Remember on frequency, you're just getting closer. N9LEN, WB9BGO.
Mine's out of the trip because I did do the same thing. I dropped back up my first HF radio, that's an Icom 751A, and that's what I'm speaking off of right now. And I'm going to be using that all year. I like to switch off every year with Red. So, okay, we got you, Bob. Bob, when is your, for just for information, when do you do the Breakfast Club net?
Okay, Lynn. Yeah, I do it Friday. Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. Over.
Okay, everybody, check in with Bob when you can. He does a great job. And he has 3 degrees in Downers Grove. Enjoy the day. New London Steve is next. Kilo Delta Zero Yankee Tango Hotel. Standby Farmer Don. Come on in, Steve, for some winter coffee from N9LEN.
N9LEN and the Breakfast Club. This is your Steve of about New London. Good morning, Ben. And good morning to David Steve. And good morning to everybody on that net. Well, we're at -5. 5 below zero this morning. Going up to 13 degrees. At least we're going to be warmer than we were yesterday. We got in the forecast. Hopefully we'll get some. Looks like we're going to start the warming period now. Just a little bit warmer tomorrow, and then Monday I think we're above freezing. And that's going to be nice. So we got freezing rate in the forecast on Monday, so we'll see what happens there. No big plans for today. But anyway, Lynn, thank you for running the net. Hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend. N9LEN, KD0YCH, KU99.
On your right after Mike CJJ. We're going pretty good there this morning, so not too far down the line. Okay, we went to London Steve, KD0YCH. He has -5 degrees. So, okay, Steve, good hearing you. Enjoy the day. Okay, next on my list is Farmer Don, W9GON, and then standby Wilson and Howard. Don, come on in for some winter hot chocolate from N9LEN.
Good morning, Uncle Don. Well, good morning, nephew. Bob. Okay, and good morning, Lynn, and everyone else up here this morning. N9LEN and the Good Old Breakfast Club. This is Don, W9DON. Name is Don, as you said. QTH is at CQ Farm, and that's located on the east edge of beautiful, but severe white. There's more snow last night, and wind blowing it. The snowfall came by about 5 minutes to 6 this morning, so I just got up. Didn't turn the radio on, though. I snuggled down in my lazy boy and covered up with a blanket and tried to get warmed up.
Well, the furnace is trying to get caught up to the temperature we keep it during daytime. And anyhow, QTH is at PQ Farm. That's located on the east edge of beautiful Putnam County, north central Illinois. Uh-oh, I gotta stay home. But anyhow, Lynn, I guess I didn't give you the temperature. Now pay attention. This is official right to the last minute, just before you give me a call. It is minus 4.523.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And other than that, why, spring's almost here, folks. Just around the corner. 59 days, 14 hours, 37 minutes, and 47 seconds. W9D wind cliff. Yes, it's right around the corner. I'm looking out right now out my window here on the cornfield. All I see is white and some browns and grays, and they do the no two pounds here, so the spring stops up about, I don't know, maybe about a foot, and most of it's dropping on there. So we keep doing that. I'll be relishing at about, what is 90 degrees now. Okay, Don, Boston, W9D1, radio was 12 minus, we'll just make it minus 4 degrees, and we're doing enjoy the day. There's only about 4 steps up front. My last check-in was preliminary night. Is there anybody else I'd like to check in before we go back to the list?
KB9RBY.
Okay, right after anybody else? Okay, we're using the net data program, folks, if you want to see where you're at and who has checked in. We're pretty good this morning. Okay, next on my list, and he also uses the NetLogger program, I understand, is Howard, Whiskey Alpha 9 Romeo Yankee Foxtrot in West Dallas, and then standby Iowa City. Wisconsin, 3 degrees, a regular check later. Enjoy the day. Thank you, man. Iowa City does breakfast club. Kilo Delta 0 Tango Golf, and then stand by Chris and Jerry. Now come on in for some winter coffee from M9LES.
M9 LES, Breakfast Club, 80 Southern Iowa City. 8 degrees below zero here, Lance, at Bucknell. Had another 2.5 inches overnight taken. We're plenty of work to do. Anyhow, thanks for joining us today, and hope you have a good weekend coming up. Stay warm and enjoy the best. And thanks very much for getting us all in here. M9 LES, and
Okay, and I'm glad to get everybody in here. And I'm still here until everybody's all checked in. So don't worry if I don't get to them right away. Yes, Iowa City Dog, he's a regular checker in there to the Breakfast Club with minus 8 degrees. That's pretty cool. Thanks for checking in. Enjoy the day. Chris and Jerry says K9FJC, standby Portage Mike. Jerry, come on in for some fall breakfast club coffee. Not fall. What am I saying? That winter breakfast club coffee. And Jerry's also another one of those breakfast club undercover, and I appreciate all he does for the breakfast club. Come on in, Jerry. Standby Mike.
Morning, Jerry with a J.
And good morning. And this is Jerry with a G on the East Coast of Iowa. Thanks for the good morning. Beautiful day here. Sun's up. Almost severe clear skies. minus 8.5732. Got to stretch it out. So, not too much going on here. Just going to go to breakfast with my ham radio friends. We'll do some stretch, go live, solve the world's problems, start the new one, keep the rumor mill moving. So, hopefully everybody has a good day planned. I know I do. I'm going to hit the rain closet after this net and then go to breakfast. So, hopefully everybody has a good one. We'll talk to you later, Len. And I've got minus 8 degrees in Clinton, Iowa, K9FTC.
Good morning, Sophie.
Morning, Turo.
Jerry's again one of our breakfast club network callers. Jerry, what day and time do you do the breakfast club net?
I do Wednesday morning at 0700 and Sunday morning at 0700. So I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, well, we appreciate all you do for the breakfast club. Fine job. So we have minus 8 degrees in Clinton, Iowa. Enjoy the day. This is another one of our Mexican callers. That's right. WHCJJ, and then stand by Rob and Bob. Well, come on in for some coffee. What am I saying now? Some winter coffee from M9LES. Good morning to all that can hear me now. Over. I have a 5-gram copy. All right, very good. Northwest Ohio. Temperature here is plus 4 degrees. Plus 4 degrees. If you haven't done content today, and they'll help you guys, anybody along, if you want to give it a try. The last person that I know became our guest earlier was Tom at the Fine Guy. Really enjoyed this. For anybody who'd like to participate. Okay, so with that, that's Mike, Morning, Ohio. It's 4 degrees. Enjoy the day. I think the Bible says is not come on up, 89. Stop, come on up for some winter coffee, for then and then stand by lunch and come on in, Bob.
Good morning, Len. Ham.Live from KU9I in Rockford, Illinois. Hey, good morning to all of the rest of the breakfast clubbers that are still tuned in to the frequency. Kind of chilly this morning, Len. A little more colder than what it has been the past couple, 30 days, I don't know. It's -2 here, -2. And we're supposed to go up to 12 degrees today. So if y'all going to get on the walk, tonight, we're just going to go -12. So we're going to be really back in the deep freeze then. So I think it's going to warm up after that. And we're going to have some kind of rainy mix or something, I don't know. Rain and snow mix. I think that's what it's on Tuesday. But temperatures are going to be probably a little above freezing. And that'll be kind of a relief. Something we've had. Anyway, good to hear you this morning, Len. And hope that you have a good rest of your weekend. All of your weekend, actually. This is the beginning of the weekend. And stay warm up there. Talk to you soon. Have a tree all the way around. Everybody have a wonderful day.
Good morning, Crow's Nest.
Okay, Jeff said, Bob, he's my neighbor from Rockford, Illinois, KU9I, -2 degrees. He just into my new car yesterday morning, and it was on 7.258. Enjoy the day, Bob.
Have a good one, Len. Thanks.
Okay, so last time I said I'm going to be looking for more check-ins. It's Len in Oxford Heights, Illinois. Let's see if I got this right now. Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo Bravo Yankee, come on in.
Correction on the call sign there, Len. That's Kilo Delta 9, Romeo Bravo Yankee. It should give you that phonetically in the first place. Yeah. Joel and Bradwood. It's currently 4 degrees below zero. Thanks for doing the net, Len. And, let's see. I had something else on my mind here. I think weather related. Yeah, that's right. It's been a rather mild winter, and not too cold, not much snow. In fact, I don't think I've had more than 5 inches of snow on the ground this year, and it looks like next week that might disappear. So, strange winter, but I guess I'll deal with the mildness of it, because I still have to work outside, you know. Well, I hope everybody has a great Saturday, a great weekend, a great week ahead, and all that stuff. 73 to all. The M9LEN and the Breakfast Club, K89RBY.
Morning, Joel.
Morning, Dave.
Joel's been checking in on that weather early now. It's -4 degrees. I have a major snowshoe. You do stuff, snowshoeing, or for some reason I haven't known about snowshoes. Can you help me out with that?
Yeah, I've been known to do that from time to time, but haven't been out this year due to the lack of snow.
Yeah, last year I was going to buy them, and then it worked out, so there wouldn't be any snow at all. Now this year I wouldn't maybe if you're familiar with that, we can talk off air about what I should do. Okay, Joe, we got you. Minus 4 degrees and brand new Wisconsin. Enjoy the day. Well, I'm at the bottom of the list. I think I got everybody. There was a couple more things that were on the program. The growth for K7GLS. How about an N9ORD? N9ORD, I think I missed my call. Why don't you come on in and get yourself some coffee from that? Well, that'd have been some winter coffee from N9LES. All right, Len. N9LEN, N9ORD. You might have called me and I missed it. I'm sorry. Got a couple things going on over here, and I did turn the radio down just a touch. But anyway, there we go. Current temperature is 4.3, 4 degrees. It went up from 2 to 4 degrees now. I got 4 degrees. Forecasted high is 16 degrees. And a sunny day. And right now the sun's shining. I can see some blue sky, and it's cold. And we still got, at least 5.5 inches of snow on the ground. And I don't think it's going to melt today, but it might do a little bit. And we're supposed to get a little bit more tomorrow, and then get real cold tomorrow morning. All right, Len, thanks for sliding me in there. I appreciate it. I enjoy checking in with you when I can. And sounding good. Nice signal this way, too, buddy. Doing a good job. And we will talk to you soon. N9LEN, N9ORD. Fine signal coming in here. That's Bob from Park Forest, November 9 Oscar Romeo Delta. And he has 4 degrees, so enjoy the day, and we'll speak with you again.
Alpha Charlie China, Quebec, November. Morning, Jeff.
Okay, well, why don't you come on in? Alpha Charlie 9, Quebec, November, then we'll be looking for more music. Come on in for some winter coffee from N9LEN.
Oh, good morning, Len, and all the Breakfast Club. We have a -3 in Ottawa this morning, on its way up to 14. Not too bad for a beautiful fall day. Oh, did I say fall? I'm just trying to make Len feel better. I'm just trying to get along. But anyway, that's all I have for this morning. Len, thanks for what you're doing here today. And back to the Breakfast Club, 829QN.
Yeah, I've been saying that this morning. I don't know why. Looking out my window here, it's really not fall anymore. Okay, guys, that's Ottawa Jet, Alpha Charlie 9, Quebec, November, with a 5-minute signal. So, enjoy that winter coffee from N9LEN.
73.
This is a breakfast at N9LEN number call for this morning. We're using a memo on the data program, folks, if you want to see where you're at, and who's checked in. Pretty much caught up with you when we go. And let you check into the breakfast club by N9LEN.
Kilo 9, Zulu, Quebec.
0 Juliet Golf.
All right, good morning, Len. Good morning, everybody on the Breakfast Club. Here at Mason City, Illinois, we have -6.3, which gives us a wind chill of -18. Although the wind doesn't seem to be blowing too hard, I guess it just doesn't take much to get you down into those low numbers. So
Nothing too exciting. The sun is shining today, so that always makes it feel better, even if it's not. And so, yeah, we'll be working inside, I think, today. Finding a couple things to do. And so, I don't know, nothing too exciting. So, 7-3, everybody. This is Kilo 9, Zulu, Quebec.
Okay, man. Good 9LEN in the Breakfast Club, N0JG. This is Joe at Fairfield, Iowa. We currently got -10. That's we're saying. And I can't see my thermometer, but it's frosted up on the window, so I can't see out. But according to the news here, it's -10, so that's plenty cold. Sunshine looks nice out, other than the temperature. And we're supposed to have a radio club meeting at 10 a.m. over in Ottumwa, so I'll have to see if that's still going on or not. We called it off last time, so we scheduled it for this week, but I'll have to see what they're going to do. It's at the public library, so it usually is on, but we'll have to see. So that's the story from here, and I'll turn it back to you and wish everybody on the net a very good day. And 9LEN and N0JG.
Like you ran out of customers. Well, you couldn't make up your mind if it was fall or winter coffee. Maybe that's what kept them away. Yeah, well, I guess everybody has got other things to do today. Are you going to do Winter Field Day this year? You can always do it by yourself. Right now, I don't do that type thing. But I know I sure wouldn't be sitting out somewhere where it's cold. Like Jim from Ottawa, he's going out. And he's got a trailer that's got heat in it, all kinds of stuff. He's found that he's even got a shower. That's the way I would do it if I were to do it. It's going to be much warmer than my last one. Yep, but you've got time for one more try. And then it's time for you to get to give it up. So you're not going to be away.
Okay.